What's up, YouTube? There, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Man, I tell you. But we gonna talk about that, baby. There's a lot going on. We'll talk about it after the 30. What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Jay. I hope everybody is doing well. Y'all know I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed today. But I got some things to say today. First of all, I went to the Bahamas. I got my souvenirs, did that really quickly. Um, did a couple other things. I saw a lot of people heading on out to the Bahamas. So I hope y'all having a great time while y'all are doing that. But let me say this, you all, and I'm going to be straight to the point. Now, if you come in late, you're not going to get it, but I'm going to be straight to the point. Sometimes we think Shelly is crazy, but Shelly is not always crazy. And I kind of figured it out as well. And let me say this, you all. When I tell you that there are no friends on YouTube, there are no friends on YouTube, no friends on YouTube. Miss Cruiser, you are from the House of Slytherin. I knew that, but I thank you for being nice. But Miss Cruiser, baby, Jay has moles too. And Miss Cruiser, you were. And let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. I knew what was going on. I had been privy to some things. Miss Cruiser, you are from the House of Slytherin. Miss Cruiser, you like to stir shit up. So Miss Cruiser, do your interview, meet back up with Sean, and y'all have a good time. But let me say this, Miss Cruiser, you did not stop us having a great trip. And for this reason, Miss Cruiser, ain't no friends on YouTube. And we're subcontractors. This is why you don't tell people your business. This is why you don't give people intimate details about what you're doing. This is why I say if you can't tell people on camera, then you don't need to be telling them behind the scenes. But Miss Cruiser, it's a lot of people. And like I said, I only knew about what was going on Thursday, but God has a way of just revealing things and letting people know. Shelly, I appreciate you. See, y'all be trying to come at Shelly, and the only reason why I was holding Shelly back because I didn't want people to be like, "Oh, why Shelly doing this?" Because again, you got to do what you got to do. But Miss Cruiser, it's interesting. I don't care what you go with, Miss Cruiser. I don't care what you do, Miss Cruiser. I'm telling you, I'm surprised that you too, Miss Cruiser. I'm very surprised that you, Miss Cruiser. Now, if I'm surprised and shocked at anything, because I thought you was reformed. But VS always said, get what you need from the person, and when they're no use to you, you move on. But baby, I see. No, no, Cruiser. Because see, you're trying to make it like you did so much. Cruiser, we did what we need to do through Carnival. Cruiser, most of these people are doing their thing and not even doing the tours and stuff. But I get it, Cruiser. I get it. And Cruiser, I'm not upset at all. Now you say what you want, but Cruiser, just know that Jay Wilson has moles as well. I'm telling you. And Cruiser, I'm surprised at you. I'm very surprised at you. And I'm just going to limit my conversation with you. Interesting. Ain't no friends on YouTube. I don't hate your daughter. I don't hate you at all. I don't hate you. But again, this is why y'all got to be very careful because, see, when I deal with people, it's genuine. And what people are going to actually say is, Jay was cool. You know, people have told me some things and it's genuine. But when people really try to befriend and do some things, and I was very surprised. And I stood up for you, Cruiser. I'm like, Cruiser don't do stuff like that. Cruiser don't, not Cruiser. Cruiser don't do nothing like that. So Cruiser, go on your channel, honey. I don't care. Let me say this. Whatever you all drop, you didn't stop this trip from being successful. Whatever you all say, this trip is almost done and we're going to have a great time. It's just sad that people had to focus on Juicycation and y'all thought you were going to bring it down. And what happened was Juicycation did well. And Cruiser, I'm just surprised. Now I'm thinking, were you taking those pictures of Tracy and MU to shade them? Because I didn't think you would do that. But like I said, I'm like, wow. And see, when you try to do evil, because let me say, when you try to do evil to people, especially when people are really just trying to go forward, that junk comes back. And I'm going to say I'm free without a conscience right now. And all I know is it's really interesting. Now, Cruiser, you knew about this for months. Cruiser, you're supposed to be meeting with Sean, right? Cruiser, you knew about this for months. But it's all good. I appreciate the people that you did attach to the trip, and I thank you for that. And I've always tried to give you your props, but I'm not upset. I'm surprised. Now, I'm surprised about this. But Cruiser, do what you got to do. Sometimes you want to act like Shelly is crazy and all of this stuff, and but I think Shelly had it right. So, yeah, do what you got to do. Yes, you are grown. You are grown. You are. But Cruiser, it just shows me how I need to move. Even when you know people and have a connection with them, and even though you all share some of the same commonality, it's really interesting. And Cruiser, I would never do this to you because I don't do things like this to people. But I'm more disappointed in you, my Christian sister. And it's the church people who would do this, honey. It's not the people in the world you need to be worried about. But let me say this. I heard that a lot of stuff is supposed to drop and all of this stuff. And I don't care at this particular point what drops. I really don't care. All I know is we had fun, food, and fellowship. And Vivian, I want you to know that you did a great job. Vivian, you worked hard. Vivian, you did. Let me tell you, people were saying, you know what? I was sick and that stuff in that packet was really great. Vivian, you did an awesome job. And so I'm glad you did what you did. And I'm happy and I'm so proud that Vivian decided to rock with me. And even in a situation that was another, because we had another dire situation and Vivian stepped right on in. So I want to give my props to Vivian. Miss Cruiser, I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. I love you with the love of Christ, sis. But it's really interesting what you all do. I don't ever want to get to a point where I have to go through, and I'm going to drop the link, but I don't ever want to go to the point where I got to go through all of these channels to try to ruin somebody's vacation. And the sad part about it is you didn't accomplish what you thought you were going to do. You didn't accomplish what you were going to do because the people still enjoyed it. And like I said, we had a few hiccups and everything, but baby, we had a great time. And I want to give a shout out to Vivian. I can tell you what, we're not following people. We're not doing this. And let me tell you something, Johnny Mac. Johnny Mac, we are going to have a conversation because I'm not upset with you, Johnny Mac, but I understand that you're under constraints I understand that you have a lot of pressure put on you, but Johnny Mac, when you want to speak to me, I am here. I do not hate you, Johnny Mac, whatsoever, because I don't operate like that. But when you get from your constraints, we'll have a conversation. Um, and that's up to you. But I appreciate everything that Vivian has done, Rainy Bowl, and all of the people. Y'all, we are still having a great time. But I just wanted to be upfront. I just wanted to be open. I just wanted to be open. And for the moles, I hope you get your pictures. I hope you understand. You know, when somebody's picking at somebody who's in a scooter, but you know, that lady came and we had a great, great time. And she said, you know, I know it was difficult for me to get here, but I had to see you. I saw her this morning, her and her husband. She has a husband who loves her. She has a husband who would do anything for her. They are lovely people, lovely people. Everybody on this trip was lovely. And you know what? They were very patient with us because we did have a communication issue with the app, but baby, they love us. And despite the hiccup, we had a great time. It is just sad that people are so dark. So I don't even like to say envious, but you didn't do anything. And I want to give a shout out to Tracy. And I'm saying this for a reason because y'all picked that Tracy. I saw the comments about Tracy. But let me say one thing. Tracy was minding Tracy's business. When I tell you I was the last thing on Tracy's mind. Now, Tracy came up, and I do owe Tracy an apology because she was asking me to see her judge the 50 men. And Tracy, I was asleep, so I owe you a dinner. But Tracy, I appreciate you. You know why? Because, baby, you didn't come up here for me. Tracy said, I'm going to be over here for myself. And I appreciate that, Tracy. So again, I don't have anything against Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley was a perfect gentleman during the whole time. He was with his group. You know, when we saw each other, we spoke. We didn't get into deep conversation, and we went on. Now, whatever they have, put it out, put it out. But one thing you cannot take away is that we had a great time. You cannot take away these people's experiences. I know that people were trying to press things with Trezure, and I'm glad Trezure is here. Baby, I wasn't shading Trezure, but I didn't want to be in nobody's shit. And I meant that. I don't want to be in anybody's shit. If you got something to say it to the person. Because one thing I'm not going to do is go after anybody. And it wasn't shade, it was how I felt. And I told April, keep me out your shit. Don't be coming up here cussing out folks because it puts me in a predicament because I'm going to like who I'm going to like, regardless of who may not like them. If you may not like Trezure, but I like Trezure. You may not like April, but I like April. But don't put me in your shit. That's all I ask. Because if you put me in your shit, I'm going to say you put me in your shit, and then I'm going to tell you that I need to exit from your shit. And that goes for anybody. Give a damn who you are. Again, I'm a 53-year-old man, and I didn't get to 53 for nothing. And this is not an open rebuke. This is just being real. I like Brian. James and Brian don't get along. Don't put me in your shit. That's all. Because if you put me in your shit, I'm going to find a way to get out of it. And I'm not saying Trezure, but it's sometimes I feel like I'm in between stuff, but I'm going to be neutral. And this is no open slight because I heard what Kwani had to say, and I heard she's upset, and you're going to stay upset because you're an angry woman. You got issues. You got issues, but I'm not going to subscribe to them. I've canceled my subscriptions to your issues a long time ago. So all I'm saying is that we had a great time. I don't care, Miss Cruiser. You can go on. You can talk. I just think it's very interesting. And you all, from what I heard, this was planned like 6 months ago, and they were doing these things, and I'm like, okay. Because you're gonna find out with me, when I tell you I'm unbothered, I'm unbothered. And people wanted me to be bothered. I'm not. I'm not. Now, let me say this. I'm in this library because it's where I can get peace. You don't hear a whole lot of noise. They're doing some construction. Um, I set up here not because I was scared of anybody. There's no police station across from it. It's just a quiet place. And I do like the decor. It's very nice decor. I love the decor of this library. So I come in here and do this. So I'm going to drop the link. And if somebody want to come up, and if you don't want to come up, that's fine. If you do, fine. Hello, how you doing? Hey, hey, hey. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on for a minute. I got guests. Hold on. Yes. Y'all like that shirt? Ooh, I love that shirt. Oh, I love that shirt here. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Come on, Bahamas. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Viv. I appreciate it. I love that shirt, baby. So anyway, ooh, that's beautiful, Viv. Yes. Ooh, I love that, Viv. Ooh, ain't that pretty? Oh Lord, let me drop this link. Viv, that is nice. Let me tell you what, I did go out and I went to this lady's show. She had 4 t-shirts for 20 and I got some stuff. So, I did that. And yeah, I'll tell you the other stuff that we did. Okay. I'm gonna drop this link. So, but Viv, thank you so much. I know. I'm gonna have to do something with that because they'll charge you for everything. Hold on, let me drop this link real quick. Thank you so much, Viv. Viv, before we'll talk before we leave off because I got to ask you a few things. So let me drop this link real quickly. Thank you so much, Viv. Ooh, Viv, that is beautiful. I love that shirt. Oh, really? Okay, good, good, good. I want to give a shout out to Tita Talks. Let me say this, Tita, I love you, girl. We were talking about you in the Bahamas and how we enjoy your show. So I want to give a shout out to my girl Tita Talks. If somebody see Tita, tell Tita we are thinking about her. Tell Tita we love her. Love you, Tita. Please let Tita know that she is my friend. I shouldn't say that too loud, but I love some Miss Tita. And Miss Tita, um, we just wishing you the best. Love you, Tita. Love you, Tita. But we had a great time. Like I said, the communication we're going to work on because we're going to really encourage people to get the Hub app, but that's okay. That was a little blip, but overall, we had a great time. So, yes. Yeah. So, anyway, I dropped the link. And if anybody want to come up, because I wanted to spend this time while everybody's doing their thing to come and have conversation, let you all ask any questions that you may want to ask, say what you need to say. I'm not upset. I'm not angry. All I'm going to say is the trip was phenomenal. The people were great. Baby, we was in that disco. I was shaking a tail feather. Maybe somebody was dropping it like it was hot. Somebody was making it rain. Baby, I had to collect that money though. I was under people's feet. Move up, move up. Let me get this money. Somebody was making it rain in the disco. So Lord have mercy. So if y'all want to come on, Tierra Marie, people are doing their thing. Baby, I'm in the field all the time. And like I said, if y'all looking for a cruise where we gonna have you in a group all the time, this is not the cruise. It's not, you can't be with us. We are interdependent. Right now, people doing their own thing. We're gonna get back together when everybody get on the ship. Baby, we don't have time for all of that. We don't have time to be babysitting. We ain't no cult. Folk do what the hell they want. Yeah. Let me say this. I don't even make people do things for me when they come under the house of Jay Wilson. Baby, when you get to your 1,000, you do the hell you want to. I don't be up here trying to, baby, because when you got control over your life, you don't have to control other people's lives. When you know your life, you ain't trying to control other people. And this is what I'm seeing on this cruise, and this is what I'm learning from a lot of these people. They don't have control of their life, so they want to control other folks' lives. And I don't have time for that. So let me put my banner up. Give me a minute. I hear this little rumble, but let me put my banner up. I'm putting you on. Okay, what's up?
Hey, what's up? It's Chucky, man.
Yeah,
Um,
Chucky, how you doing?
all right, man. Good morning. I just want you to have a good time out there, man, and enjoy yourself, and don't worry
Mhm.
about any negativity. And it looked like you're having a good time. And
Chucky, we are. But you know what? I'm coming on because this is a good coin, and you know people gonna come for it. So I'm about that coin too. People are out and about. But Chucky, let me say this. Man, it has been so great. Um, a lot of people haven't seen a lot of things, and a lot of things they're getting, I guess, is because maybe other people film, but I film when it's conducive. But we are having a good time. So, Chucky, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I did go to Nassau, and it was great. I went out already. I've gone to Nassau and I went out already. I actually did a tour this morning and I went by the hospital, the oldest church. They had a Catholic church I went by. They had another Baptist church. I did a tour. I did a horse and carriage tour. It was very nice. And I want to thank somebody. Somebody done sent old nasty cash app. Let me see who done sent a nasty cash app here. Lord. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh Lord. Hold on. I want to give Nurse Cedric. Nurse Cedric, you are definitely a sponsor, baby, of the Rider Lives. If I can't say nothing else, baby, if nobody ain't gonna take care of Jay, Nurse Cedric is. Lord Jesus, thank you for that nasty piece of $100 in the offering. Come on now. Somebody said, ooh. Somebody said, ooh. Come on. Thank you, Nurse Cedric. And I ain't even beg for it. You see what I'm saying? People give because they know it's good. So thank you, Nurse Cedric. Baby, them comp fritters will be a little chewy by the time we bring it back. But thank you, Chucky, for coming on. Um, yeah, I do get up early. I do get up early. I'm gonna go to the gym sometime today. But y'all, it was so good. You looking good. Oh, thank you. You looking good. And I remember, baby, your friend can sing. When I tell you she got that deep voice, and baby, she took control of that stage. But you know what though? Because I had asked her and I said, did you ever try American Pie? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, they told her she was too dark. Oh my God. How you too dark? Oh my God. American Idol, huh? But that's how they are though. I'm telling you, colorism is real. Yeah. Yeah, that too. Yeah. She didn't say that, but I'm like, I mean, if you can sing. Yeah. That's it. Vivian, how much the spy is? Did they reduce it yet? Girl, check it out. Check it out, dude. Check it out. Hey, Pastor, I hope y'all had a good trip. But of course, like we said, Taco, TSCC Cruise is clout chasing. This is the thing though. I know that Miss Cruiser knew, and baby, the people laid it out. It made so much sense. And like I said, I don't hate Miss Cruiser, but let me say this. Let me say this. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I cannot act like I like people and that I'm really trying to help people all along with ulterior motives. I'm not built like that. I don't even know how people do that. If I don't like you, I don't like you. But I'm not going to act like I like you and being nice and then all of a sudden to pull the okadoke. And that's what I think she did. Now, that's my opinion. And she is a grown woman. But one thing VS did say, she said, I taught y'all well. She said, because you use a person and when they're no longer useful to you, you move on. And that's what she said. So Cruiser, I hope I was useful to you. I hope I was useful to you. But Cruiser, and you're grown. But I'm like, oh, okay. And let me tell y'all something. It's deep stuff. I could never do that. I could never act like I'm helping someone and doing all of this and being nice with the intent of doing something wrong. Now, like I said, like I said, it's dropped down. The link is dropped down, and I don't give a damn who wants to come on. I'm just gonna say what I said, and I said what I meant. And I'm not biting no tongue. I'm not backpedaling, and I'm not pee-popping. I meant what I said. But just know that God always looks out for folk, especially when people doing right. And what y'all thought were y'all gonna see, I think what you all thought that I was gonna lose it and get mad at Sean and talk about Sean and no, baby. Everybody has a right to be on this shit, whether we knew or not. But it really is interesting when people smile in your face. And this is why I say this, and I want y'all to be very clear on this. This is why I'm going to be very clear on this. If you can't say it on YouTube or have not already said it on YouTube, you shouldn't have said it in the first place. People said they said somebody was being nice to me in recording, which I believe. But baby, you can put it out because what I said, I don't have to backpedal. Anything I said, I probably meant. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm not angry, but I'm just getting y'all prepared because I don't know what people are putting out there. But I tell you, if I said it to you, I can say it on these cameras. That's it. And I always keep in mind with people. Let me say this. I was hanging out with some people today. I always keep in the back of my mind, this may come back out. And if I have not said it already, you ain't gonna hear it. But this does not put a dent or a stain on our great cruise. Baby, we had 4 full tables of people dressed up. We had people from all walks of life. We had the husbands who were very supportive. I mean, baby, that romper party was everything. It was epic. Our romper party was so deep that people started coming over to our romper party. Baby, it was all that. It's all that. And everybody got a gift for their romp. I mean, if you did something, you got something. If you didn't get nothing, you got drinks. If you didn't get nothing else, you wouldn't stick on the ship because you had Dramamine or you had the patch. Somebody said, I'm so glad you got that emergency because I was a little sick and that emergency did it. I mean, I'm glad you had that Aleve because I didn't have to buy that $7 Aleve on the ship. See, it's not about all of this fancy stuff that people gonna put on the show. It's about stuff that people can use now. It's about practicality. We didn't have to pay $7 for the cheapest lanyards. We already had lanyards so people could put their, baby, it was practical. And see, that's the problem. Everybody want to be bougie, but bougie don't do nothing if it's not practical, if it's not helping the people. Because they were able to buy drinks when they first got home. Everybody could buy a drink with a cabin credit. People got cabin credit, so when they got on, they already had a positive balance on their cabins. Y'all don't know. We got free rooms because of the group, and we had over 40 people. So it allowed us a lot of flexibility. And when I tell you we had a great time, we had a great time. And it was not manufactured. We weren't pumping folk up to laugh. We weren't, but baby, that rumper party was everything. Baby, people was modeling. It was so fun. And then when we did the meet and greet in the piano bar, oh my God, we all talked about how we first came to the beef sector and everything. So yeah, Itsy Bitsy, yes, Itsy Bitsy. And again, I guess there's supposed to be some secret tape. Let me tell you why. This is why Shelly was upset, and this is why Vivian and I were looking at it. And then we already had talked about it. But see, with me, I'm gonna let you do what you do. I'm gonna give you rope because I'm not gonna come out and call it out. But everybody was wondering, well, why Cruiser doing this? Why is she giving all this information? Why is she saying this, and this, and this? And so now she wants to act like she did everything and this and this. Cruiser gave us great information, and I'm not gonna lie about that. But half of the stuff she told us we didn't even do. You know, we did a few things. My idea for our gift bag for her. Yeah. And so, you know, Vivian knows what she's doing, but we appreciate Cruiser for coming in. But baby, don't act like you did the whole thing. And Cruiser, you had a couple of people to come in, but don't try to act like you got all the people there. And I'm gonna say this: there were some people who on our ship and on our baby. All I know is I know. All I know is I know. And God will not have me go down looking crazy. All I will say is we had an excellent cruise. And I'm not upset. I'm just being real because this is what y'all want. So I'm giving y'all what y'all want. What's that?
She said she didn't know the names of the people, so how does she know who came on our cruise with us? That she said.
Unless she sent the moles. We know, Vivian. We know.
She wouldn't know because she doesn't have our manifest.
She don't have our manifest, but we know, Viv. We know. It's all good. Baby, I hope y'all had a kick out of this. Whatever y'all did, I hope y'all met your goals. But I'm gonna tell you what, Vivian, did we meet our goals?
We did.
Did we exceed our goals? Vivian, did you make an old nasty coin? Okay. That's how you do it, Viv. That's it. Vivian said I had a great time. Baby, you can make profit without raking people over the coal. Would you say that we under promised and over delivered?
Under promise, over the
Yeah. Oh, okay then. Because we didn't promise y'all a whole lot, did you?
No.
Did we promise you we were gonna swim with the dolphins?
No.
Did we promise you we were gonna get a helicopter ride? We ain't promised that, did you? Did we promise that you was gonna have fun, food, and fellowship?
Oh, yeah.
Did you get that?
Yes.
But did you get more than that?
Yeah.
Okay, come on now. That's all I gotta say. Under promise and over deliver. Yes, baby. That karaoke was something else, baby. So let me hold on. I got somebody coming up. Give me a minute. I got somebody coming up. Hold on. All right. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, okay, I ain't doing all that type.
What's happening?
What's up, Jay? Can you hear me?
I'm in the library hiding from people because the police station allegedly is across the hall.
Okay. I ain't doing all that typing. I was going to type. I had questions. So there was a romper. You had a romper party?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I ain't know nothing about that.
See, because we didn't put it on camera. See, we didn't tape everything. We didn't tape everything. And see, people like, you should be hanging with your group, baby. When I was on camera, people were doing their own thing. And then I went back to the disco and hung out with everybody. Baby, we had a good time. But go ahead. Yeah, we had a romper party.
Okay. Now, what is the romper party, Jay? So
let me say this. Baby, we had so many rompers. So we had a green romper with some nasty piece of rhinestone stiletto pumps. We had a romper with a nasty piece of big old sun hat. We had a romper that was crocheted. Baby, we had it was rompalicious.
Okay, so it was just like literally that was the whole thing. It's just a weird.
Okay, so Vivian said if you go back on her page. So a lot of this stuff is on Vivian's page. Let me say this. A lot of this stuff is on Vivian's page because when we did the activities, I wanted to be on Vivian's page because Vivian is she was a co-sponsor in this as well. So she should have shared that video. So all of the juicy stuff and everything is on Vivian's page. I didn't put it on my page. It's on Vivian's page.
And we didn't tape at the nightclub.
And we didn't tape at the nightclub. Now, some people did tape at the nightclub, but we didn't.
Well, the music would have messed up your monetization, right?
The music would have messed up the monetization. Yeah, because on one thing is you can see when I was at that restaurant and they were doing the restaurant dance with the waiters, I didn't monetize that because, of course, it's copyright.
Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, all right, now I'm gonna be messy, Jay. I'm gonna be messy.
You can be messy.
So, did you give a prize or something for the best romper, or you just left that as just a thing?
No, they got a prize. Everybody got a prize. I mean,
okay, now Vivi,
we got a prize for best romper. We got a prize for best dress at the captain's dinner. We got best dress at the party, the party where we met. The meet and greet, we had the drunk auntie dance contest. So we had a lot of contests. But again, this was for the people. This was not for everybody.
Right, I get it. So, all right. So here's my messy question.
Okay.
Was the romper thing? Was that like a little slight dig at Sean Brand? The whole little romper thing, like a light shade, nudge, nudge, wink, wink thing.
But you know what? You know what? But no, it wasn't, because I wore a romper on my first cruise. I actually showed some people the romper that I wore on my first cruise because I was getting my manicure and pedicure. This is when Mona Simone was out, so I did a romper. But it could have a double meaning. But we did the romper challenge because, and then people said, yeah. So it could be both. It could really be both.
Because we all know he's synonymous for vacations and rompers. So, and then my other question was, did he actually come? Did you like let him know that you were actually having a romper?
Let me say this now. Let me say this. I'm gonna say this, and this is how open we were. I told Vivian, we're gonna allow anybody who's in the beef sector who want to come to our event to come. They could have come to the piano bar when we had the prizes and we were giving away.
Okay,
that's it. Because Johnny Matt could have came in.
Yeah, I mean, we had
some people
that weren't even.
We had people who weren't in our group. So when we had all of the drinks, we invited everybody. Now whether
that was the shared cocktail.
Okay, yeah.
That was through the ship.
It was through the ship.
Yeah,
but they could have came.
But because we did what we
did, anybody could have come.
We did what we did for our group, which afforded them the opportunity to come to that private party.
That's correct.
But they couldn't have come unless they had an invitation.
Okay, yeah.
That was invitation.
Yeah, that was invitation. But
it was other groups.
Yeah, and they could have. We tried to have everything that was open. So again, and like I said, now people are trying to make a big deal of the picture, the photo. I said if Sean Bradley would do it, I'm good. I'm down. It's up to him. That's exactly what I said. It's up to him. And when he declined, Tracy told me he declined. I'm like, well, come on, Tracy, let's take the picture and let's do what we have to do. Vivian has pictures. Vivian, please send me those pictures, baby.
So nobody other than the Router Lives actually showed up for your private parties after you extended the vacation, extended the invitation.
Tracy came. Tracy and her group came.
Well, Tracy is actually like a Router Live anyway. She just grew up.
Yeah, Tracy came. She did what she needed to do. Yeah, misunderstood.
Yeah, Tracy's a vlog.
Yeah. Huh?
I said Tracy is like honorary Router Live. Tracy's your vlog daughter, and then she just grew up and got her own house. But yeah, Tracy's just like a part of your group. I always see Tracy's a part of your group as well.
Yeah, but we had it open, and like I said, and let me say this: I seen Sean maybe I seen him about 3 times. I saw him at the disco. I saw him when I was heading to dinner, and then I saw him when I came when I was on the ship in the buffet area on the outside by the pool. And it was always, hello, how you doing? It was no intense conversation, none of that. And and I know people had moles in our group. People we knew, and we didn't have a problem. They told us before they got there, and I'm like, okay, because I'm not stressed. It's like, okay, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? It wasn't nothing major. We had a great time. They told us. I'm like, okay, all are welcome. That's all we said. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as long as you good, it's fine. Yeah, as long as you good, it's fine. It's fine.
And we have so many people now asking, we really want to come on something. If y'all do something on land or do a cruise, we'll let you know because we really want to come. And like I said, Vivian is here now, but Vivian did a great job. So I don't care how much y'all was talking about Vivian. It does not diminish Vivian's capacity to event plan. It does not take away from it. Her looks or how you think she may look does not take away from her capacity to be a decent human being, to know how to treat people and get things organized. And let me say, I am glad Vivian is on my team because Vivian knows how to do the thing. And I'm glad Vivian's on my team because Vivian gets things done and people love Vivian. Everybody had a great time. Vivian takes care of people. Vivian was putting me in order, honey. I was like, Vivian was like, could you please sit down? I'm like, okay.
I told you if you put your foot on the ground that I'm showing up. If you put your foot on the ground,
we're gonna put our foot on the ground and we're gonna find someplace that is accessible to the Alleghenies. Oh yes, we are. So because again, and let me say this, Kwani. Let me say this. Baby, Spill It Boy heard what I said. Spill It Boy was on with me. Kwani, we understand what you want to do, but Kwani, you don't even like Spill It Boy. You don't like Sean. Honey, you don't even like yourself. So we get it. But let me say this. Again, this is how we work. And let me say this, Spill It Boy and I have a real peculiar relationship. Unlike Duchess Kelly Love, I know how to get on the phone and call. And let me say this, Duchess, you aren't a friend of anybody's either. You just as phony as Cruiser. You just as phony as Cruiser. And no one has ever done anything to you, Duchess Kelly Love. You were the one who came to San Antonio, and then because you got a batter in your back saying that I served you cheap food, and I could have clocked you right then, but I know you don't got good sense. And what you need to do is take care of your ailing man. That's what you need to do and get out that mold infested basement. That's what you need to do. I never knew you were that phony until somebody pointed it out to me. And you are really sad. You are a really sad individual. And I hope you get it together. You could never. Do you understand me? On my worst day, on my fattest day, you could never. Okay, moving right along. I just had to say that because people think they're cute and I haven't come for him. But let me tell you something. I will go for you with your cheesy, corny, stupid stuff. And that's why I stopped watching you because you ain't even funny and you can't even sing. And I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you for the super chat. Sing in your real chest voice and stop trying to be a soprano, which you ain't. Okay, moving right along. Let's go. I just had to say that. Moving right along.
Did you get it all out?
Anyway, I got it out. Fake and phony, and this is why I say there's no friends on YouTube. And you know, like I said, I don't get into these people because I know that this is what they do. I know this is what they do.
And Bro Jay, I want to tell everybody,
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for your concern. I understand that you guys are concerned for me, but believe me, when Jay talk about being covered by the blood, you know who you are and whose you are. You stand for right, you do right by people. The Lord gonna take care of me. He gonna fight my battles. When I say I don't look at people and I don't listen at this stuff that go on YouTube a lot of times, and I tell y'all if I didn't see it, I didn't hear it, it didn't happen. I didn't see it, I didn't hear it, it didn't happen.
And let me say this, Vivian was not holed up in her room scared because Sean Bradley was here. Honey, Vivian walked her walk, honey, and again, Vivian walked and said hello and kept walking. Honey, Vivian is not built that way. I don't know.
And the thing is, every time I see them, I'm moving with a sense of purpose. People are speaking to me, people are coming up to me, people are speaking to me. Hey, Vivian, and I'm engaging with them. I don't know who these people are, all of them, because I'm not in people's chats like that.
Yeah. And let me say this, baby. I know y'all want me to fight with Mother, but let me tell you something. Me and Mother, we have a special commonality, and I doubt very seriously that happened. We see each other. You hear me? I don't care what the hell you try to do. Mother, no, I don't like Sean Bradley for obvious reasons because I said this, and I will say it again. Sean Bradley is the type of person you'll go to a club, he'll start shit in the front of the club, go to the back of the club, act like he ain't do nothing. Baby, that's what we seeing now. So again, I'm not saying anything new, but let me say Mother was a good friend to him because, baby, when I was trying to go off, Mother wouldn't even talk about him. So anyway, me and Mother got a commonality here. And I told Mother, I called Mother, I said, baby, I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you. I said, I'm scared of you. Now, Mother knows that I'm gonna stand up for myself, and Mother will stand up for himself, and we that type of group. But we classy. We don't have to get down, and you know what I'm saying. And I haven't agreed with everything that Mother has done, and Mother hasn't agreed with everything I've done. Mother done did a cleanup on me, and I done responded back. But baby, it's a respect, regardless of what you all say, because again, I happen to genuinely like Mother, not because I'm scared of Mother. I like Brian. Mother be eating Brian up for dinner and vice versa. But I like Brian. But you don't
Child,
see me
Brian like Mother too.
but they want everybody to go on. But let me say this. James, when I tell you the cruise was beautiful, when I tell you the girls was dressed, everybody was good. I mean, the romper competition went well. I mean, everything put into play. And like I said, I am a very honest person to assess. Everything was good, but our communication with the app could have been better because when you get on the ship, you have no internet.
But Jay, part of it also was people, and I'm not gonna say this, but sometimes people didn't hear what they were told to do.
Yeah, and a lot of times people didn't. Vivian actually made phone calls. What's up?
Yeah, I'm real with that. I didn't, because I got on here and didn't know what was going on. I just was glad I was able to run into y'all, you know.
Yeah. So
I did call you, right?
Yeah.
You did call.
So Vivian called, and we did call, and our communication can be a bit better. And I'm not gonna lie about that, baby. Our communication could be it could have been. So you assess what could be better on the cruise and what you can do better on the cruise. So that's the feedback I got. And I'm like, that's the feedback I took, and we're gonna do better for our next thing so we could communicate. And so I mean, they told us this, and we did some things, and so we got on the app, and then people were going to do what they want. This is why I'm on the internet now, because people are in the Bahamas enjoying themselves. But I appreciate this, you all. And I dropped this link because I wanted people to ask questions. I don't care what you ask. Now, I may not answer all of them, but, that's it. I really just came up to let y'all know, baby. Some people have consciences. Let me say this. All I can say, some people really do have conscience, and everybody ain't evil. And God will allow folk conscience to be like, mm-mm. And so I knew, and so all I can say is, cruiser do. Let me say this: if 5 babes show up,
Don't forget about the scavenger hunt.
oh yeah, we got a scavenger hunt too, y'all. Oh, all of the rider lives that's on the ship. We got that scavenger hunt. Don't forget that scavenger hunt. Don't forget to bring them paperwork, so you get that prize. Let me say this: if 5 Babe came, me and 5 Babe would probably have a chit chat and move right on. I don't hate people, y'all. Look, you cannot be on these YouTube streets. At least me. Let me speak for me. I can't be on these YouTube streets hating people. I don't hate nobody. This is
Yeah, see,
entertainment.
that's our difference, because you know me. And I said, well,
Yeah.
you've heard me say what I had to say, and I always do. We do. You know what we do. You know what we
Yeah,
give.
yeah. I
But
don't.
my approach to all of this would have been completely different. My takeaway would definitely be different because we're different. And yes, I am a bit more abrasive.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
baby, the shade would have been in high gear for me. And like
I'm
you
sure.
upset with Cruiser, I've been upset with Cruiser and
Well,
Sean.
I'm not. Let me say this. I'm not upset with Cruiser. It's just like, you try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But and Shelly and some other people were saying Cruiser's really moving funny. You need to watch Cruiser, da da da. Cruiser's doing a lot of stuff. And I'm like, okay, but baby, that confirmation hit. And I'm like, okay, I got it. I got it. Hey, what's up, madam?
Good morning, guys. I just want to
Hey.
say I've been enjoying the cruise vicariously through you all. I know y'all having a great time. And hey, y'all want to beef and go back and forth. That's all fine with me. You want to roast, that's all fine. I'm just happy ain't no stupid mess going on as far as fighting and all of that. To me, stand on the
Mm-hmm.
outside looking in, I look at it as all good fun, and just keep it on that
It was
level
very
and
good
continue
fun.
to enjoy yourself. Yeah,
Yeah, baby, the
and all
disco
this.
was hot. Everybody was dancing. It was great.
Jay Wilson,
Go
Jay
ahead.
Wilson, Jay Wilson.
Hmm.
The disco went out in the 70s. It's the club Jay Wilson.
Okay, well, let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina T. Well, I'm old, so I'm old.
I'm older than you,
Baby,
Jay Wilson, and I don't
baby,
be talking about no
that,
disco.
that's all right. That's okay. I got you. You got me on that, girl. You got me on that. But baby, we were doing our thing out there. But yeah, you got me, girl. I said disco. You got me. I'm
But
dating
you know
myself.
what? If y'all ever have
Yeah.
another cruise, because I love the cruise, I'm going on the
Uh-huh.
next one. I really am.
I want
And
you to.
I feel like this. I I think people should cruise the way they want to cruise. The last
Mm-hmm.
one I went on, I went with a friend, and we did our own thing.
Mm-hmm.
We were just strictly autonomous. Not to say we didn't meet for dinner or
Mm-hmm.
go see a show. We definitely did a lot of excursions together. But other
Mm-hmm.
than that, on the ship, she was doing her own thing. I was doing my own thing, meeting new people, going to the club, and all that stuff. Everybody don't need to be joined at the hip, but some people like to cruise like that. The whole group want to do everything together. There's nothing wrong with that either. People
No, it's not.
cruise different ways, and that's all I gotta say because I know my birds are acting up. Love
That's
you,
all
brother.
right. All
Love
Love
you,
you
right.
too,
Jay.
baby.
Catch you
Yeah.
later. Bye.
Girl, she got me with the disco. She got me with the disco.
Child,
Lord
I
Jesus.
just let you go, child, because I know sometimes I still be like the Mac machine, child. People look at me like I'm
Okay.
crazy.
Look, but let me say this. So Club Chat and the Rider Lives were in the entertainment sector or section of the ship. Everybody was dancing, everybody was having a good time. And that's it. I mean, now if people were recording, I really didn't care because it didn't stop me from dancing. It didn't stop Vivian from making it rain. Vivian was making it rain. I'm like, Vivian, stop. She was making it rain, but we just had a good time because no one is going to be on pins and needles and eggshells because other people are there. We were our authentic selves and had a great time. I know everybody was going to like my Amish, AKA Hasidic Jewish hat, but I liked it.
You know what, Jay? The thing is, that's part of it, is everybody's giving you love at the disco after the karaoke.
Baby, everybody was giving love. Baby, after the karaoke, people was giving love. Baby, it was just good. It was just good overall. And the thing is, we weren't holed up in a group. Everybody was meeting new people. I met people from Baltimore that came and sat next to the table, and we were talking to them. So we met a lot of nice, new people. It was good. So, Philip, you have any other questions? Because I'll be more than happy to answer them if I can.
I don't think so. I think I got it. Like yeah, I
So
got.
how did
Oh
you
wait,
feel
no, no,
about
no,
the cruise?
no, 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 no.
Okay.
Hold on. The April thing. I've
Okay.
never held you accountable for what April said on your platform. You actually corrected
It was
April and
April.
stopped her.
It was April.
Yeah.
It was April. So when I
Well, you
was
couldn't
saying that,
stop her, but you actually you told her, "Man, don't do that over here." So how can
yeah.
I hold
So
you
because
accountable for what she did?
yeah. So I just wanted folk to know though, because I mean, when stuff like that happens, I'm going to really say, hold on, I want to be involved because I want to be in people's stuff. Okay, we got a hypnotic somebody coming on. I know who this is, so let me go ahead and let hold on here now. But what do you think overall about the cruise, Billet Boy? Do you think that it was a success? Do you think it was a tragedy? I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, and I respect you. You don't have to, give it how you feel it.
No, it's not. No, it's not a tragedy. You got thrown a curveball. So first of all, when we're going to say success because it's going to be burned into YouTube beefing sector history. So that's that. So it's always going to be a back and forth, which is what you need for this whole thing. You didn't plan it; it just happened. There was some shade, and you were attached. So this will always be there. You just stamped your event in the history book, but you got a curveball, and it seemed like it's not seem like I felt like it threw you off your square a little bit, and then you got your bearings back and you came on and start and did what it is that you needed to do. Of course you don't do things the way I do it. So of course you ain't go all out and get, nasty or none of that. So, but you did it the way that you do your things. So as long as you got what you needed out of it, and as long as you feel like you cool, then I'll say success. You ain't lose no subscribers behind it.
Well, see, this is the thing. I don't even think it was thrown. Let me tell you what would have thrown me a curveball if nobody showed up on the ship. That would have thrown me a
Child, and
curveball.
that's ugly.
See, what would have thrown me a curveball is if they would have planned and they had more people than we did.
Yeah, I don't know. As long as you didn't lose no subscribers,
I
Vivian's
just think it was
okay.
funny because I found out about it and I said, I text Tracy, I said, honey, your friend here. And she said, then Tracy called me right away. She said, who? I said, they said Sean Bradley was here. And Tracy's like, oh, like, Tracy, girl, it's all good. He got there before you. And, well, his boarding time was here. If you done planned this for 6 months, of course you might be on before me. But let me say this. I was not concerned. My thing is I wanted to make sure that everybody was okay and that everybody was getting on the ship. I didn't want to be on the Lido deck looking for people. So,
Well, the other thing they got to realize is that everybody boarded at the same time. I was there when they came in. I was already
So yeah, Vivian was already here. See, I took a charter bus, so I had a bus to take me, and so my boarding time was like between the time of 10 o'clock and 10:30. So my bus left at 10:15. So yeah, so it depends because what I wasn't gonna do is be on that ship just waiting to get in the room because people didn't understand. The earlier you got here, the longer you had to wait. So
Okay.
I didn't want to wait that long, but yeah.
But yeah,
Child, I
that's
don't
it.
know if
For
MU has been
me,
found or not. Baby, I don't know if MU has been found or not, honey. She's interviewing, honey. They said
you
she's
know what?
interviewing.
You know what?
They
For
said
me,
who
as
she
long
is.
as you
They
are
said the
good
person,
and the
the
Rider Lives is good and Vivi is good, then I would
person.
think that it would be a success for you. But you
Yeah.
protected Vivi.
I think it
Vivi
was.
okay. Ain't nobody hurt her feelings. She good. That's
No.
it.
Vivian is good. Let me tell you something. Vivian, what did I tell you when you got in this game?
I had one time that I went on and Jay Wilson told me, if you plan to stay in this game, you better get you some thick skin or get off of YouTube.
That's it. Get some thick skin or get off of YouTube. That's the bottom line. So this is why I don't get shaken because people come. I mean, the ship is for everybody. This is not a private rented ship that we had. So that's it. Now, if you would have crashed our party, that would have been an issue. But you couldn't get in because they had security, and you had to have an invitation to get in.
Okay.
So I
Well,
mean,
all
it
right.
went
Now
well, but no, it went well though. It really went well. I'm very happy, and we're gonna do another one because the people are requesting it. And what this did was, it did a lot of things. Let me tell you what it did. Number one, it gave people more interest to come on the next trip because they saw how well we did. Number two is helping Sean, so when he plans a cruise, he'll know how to do it. Number three, it
I'm.
is. I mean, it's helping a lot of people. And then it's talking about our first time cruise people to do it. Because Sean said, no, that ain't Shay. He said he ain't never been on a cruise.
Bullshit. That was
He
shade and
said
it was good.
hold on. He said he never did a cruise with people. That's all. I
Right.
mean, that's all I'm saying. I mean, that's the truth though.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let me
All
put
right.
down the name. I mean, okay. Hey, Hypnotic Touch, what's going on, baby?
I think that what you and Vivian and your group, it's YouTube gold. And I only came up here to say one thing to you, Pastor. I will
Okay.
make the darkness light before
Bang,
thee.
girl.
What is wrong, I'll make right before thee. All these battles I will fight before thee. Now the haters, now
Come
the
on now.
haters can sit down.
Sit
Love you
down.
guys.
Pastor, I'ma say this and I'ma step down, honey. But I laughed my ass off when they was dragging you about that hat on your head. I'm sorry. I
Baby.
laughed.
You know what,
Yeah,
Rodney?
honey. The way you was posed up there with that hat on, I laughed my ass off. They said you was getting ready to pass out Bibles, child.
Okay. Like I was about to do a fume.
Wait a minute, Jack. What did I tell you when we came out to the
Child, pa-
Baby, but let me say this. The men who were
Pastor,
coming off that ship, they was like, man, where you get that? Where you child? I'm telling you. See, again, my taste is not theirs, but I'm comfortable with it and I like it. And see, I don't so one minute I look like an Amish, the next minute I'm an old man. But I'm good. Whatever I wear, I'm good with it.
Okay.
Baby, that hat was giving me
child,
all life. And it's old big brim. It's old nasty big brim too.
child,
Child.
that hat was wearing you, child.
We were wearing each other. But Rodney,
But that was funny though. I just had to come up.
Baby, let me tell you something, baby. We had a good time, and it ain't over for me because I'm gonna hang out with a few people in Miami. But we had a good time. I'm telling you, the hat was hatting, and the dinner was nice. Oh yes, oh yeah, yeah, baby. It was great. Pastor is too, but look, the thing is, you all. This is what we were doing. It's about fun. It's about food. It was about fellowship, and that's exactly what we did. And I knew that hat was gonna cause a ruckus. I could have went the easy way out, but I said I'm gonna give these girls something to talk about. And baby, they was talking, and that's what we do. That's what we do.
But you know what?
That's what we
That's
do.
what I like about Jay. Jay Wilson is he's so unbothered. That's what I like about him.
He been on the planet long enough to child. You think Jay Wilson ain't studied his fashion sense? He been on the planet forever. Child, there ain't nothing you can say to Jay or me. Child, even like Timothy Blaine. All of us are different fashion-wise, but you can't tell none of us nothing about how we dress because we've been dressing ourselves for so long. Do you think we really give a shit?
Right.
And I got paperwork behind mine. I know what the fuck I'm doing. So,
April.
All right, I'm gonna sit down, y'all.
On site.
All right, Rodney.
We get back on site. Look for me on site. Look for me. I'm gonna send you a text. Make sure you look for me on site. I'm gonna send you a text, girl.
All right, Jay. I'm going down. I'm gonna go back down in the chat now. And like I said, I can't sell the seas with you, but if you fly in the friendly skies and stomping on the ground, I'm there.
Okay, I got you. We gonna stomp on the ground this next one, but I appreciate you.
All right, bye, Viv.
Bye.
So that was Viv, y'all. But anyway, I want to say, hey, Ness, girl, it ain't no friends on YouTube, Ness. Baby, it ain't no friends, baby. I tell you, the house of Voldemort, the house of Slytherin, baby, it came out. Let me say this, y'all. When people really got conscience, they can't do people wrong. I'm gonna say this. It is no way that I can sit here and befriend Vivian and then know somebody is plotting against Vivian or doing something and not say something. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on for a minute. No. It ain't even friends. It's about doing right. Now, I'm not gonna say this, but a certain person was trying to come between me and Vivian. And if you didn't think I was gonna call Vivian and tell Vivian what you said, you was wrong. And we don't even deal with that person no more. But again, I'm not gonna let somebody sit up there and set Vivian up. There are people who tried to set me up. Honey, Vivian told me exactly what they were trying to do. And we figured that person out. I mean, y'all, let me say this. I'm not gonna sit here and let folks and then smile in Vivian's face and then let somebody do Vivian and then all of a sudden just like, no, I couldn't even sleep with myself doing something to Vivian, knowing all of this time what people our plans are, and then smile in Vivian's face and say, I didn't like you no how. And people are trying to say I don't like Spiller, but let me tell you something. That is far from the truth. And I think Kwani, you don't like Spiller Boy. That's the real deal. You don't. And I know you pissed right now because you're trying to make him see something because you want to see something. You need to see some heated floors. That's what you need to see. You need to go see about them grandchildren. That's what you need to see. You can see everything else for everybody else's life, but you can't see shit in yours. I just don't get that. Anyway, moving right along. And I heard you pressed and bothered. They said the people say you're cussing and acting like a mad bat out of hell over there. But girl, I'm not fazed by you. Only thing you can do is throw my luggage on that conveyor belt. That's all you can do for me. Anyway, moving right along. They won't be. I ain't beefing. It's all good. And Cruiser, I love you with the love of Christ. Sis. Do you do your interview? I heard you're supposed to be meeting with Sean. Go ahead and meet with Sean. Y'all have a good time, Cruiser. But Cruiser, now I think a little different. You taking the pictures of Tracy and them. Now I'm thinking that was some shade now because Cruiser, you did this and you didn't think nobody was gonna find out. You didn't think people were gonna find out, Cruiser. And I don't care if you try to explain it. It is what it is, Cruiser. And I'm just saying, I really don't care, but I want to acknowledge it. I just want you to know that I know. I'm not gonna sit up here and fake the funk. I know. And so do what you gotta do. Baby, Judas sold Jesus out for 30 pieces of silver, Lord. But Jesus said, thank you, Jesus. I ain't Jesus, but baby, people will sell you out for a picture of 3 on these YouTube streets. Ain't no friends. Ain't no friends. So again, but we do thank you for the little information you gave. We do thank you for doing some things. But yeah, Cruiser knew for 6 months. It's a lot of people who knew. And it's good.
And I pray that she can use the information that I gave her.
Vivian says she prayed that you can use the information that she's given you. But it is the beef sector and everything, but I'm just glad. But I just want to call it out because we were people, and me and Shelly was talking, and I was just trying to chill. But Shelly, it's a method to my madness. It's a method to my madness. It's a method to my madness. And y'all was trying to act like Shelly was crazy. Ooh, Shelly got some child. Shelly knew what she was talking about. Shelly knew exactly what she was talking about. She knew what she was talking about. Shelly did. And it's not only Shelly, it was some more people. And I just told them people, I understand. She did do some things, but we'll see. It'll come out. Let me say, it's all going to come out on the wash. And it's come out. It's all come out in the wash. So, Miss Cruz, I hope you got what you wanted. I hope whatever you did worked out for you. And that's all I got to say. So anyway, that's it. Any other questions? Anybody? Because this is y'all time. Because people are going to be coming in. They're going to be out until some else. So I'm going to be here as long as I can. I want to be here as long as I can. So I'm going to put it on down. Y'all have any questions, any comments? I ain't mad. It may not be something I want to hear, but go ahead and put it on out there. I promise I will be calm, cool, and collected. And I'll tell you thank you for your advice, and we'll keep on moving. But yeah. But you all be very careful with these people. This is why I say, if you can't say it on YouTube, or you haven't said it already, honey, don't tell these people. Because baby, Vivian, they say that the folk were recording me and conversations that I was having with them. Because I was talking to the people, and people was smiling and doing all of this stuff and all of this, and they was taping and acting crazy. I said, well, let them drop it. I'm not ashamed of anything. I mean, let them drop it. Baby, drop everything. But the bottom line is, you know what? You didn't stop this cruise. And we're going to have another one. People are so interested in going. So I appreciate that. Baby, yeah, baby. The moles. Okay, great. We knew it going in, so it is what it is.
The moles were giving the most. They were giving the most fun.
Anyway. Hold on. Girl, what's a mole?
She said, what's a mole?
Child, a mole is a secret detective to come in and they spy for other people in your group. So like if you have a friend that you don't like, well, a person that you don't like, and you have a birthday party, your mole will send somebody there that you think is cool with you, but they're really working for the other person.
Oh,
Oh, baby, it's a lot of that going on in the beef sector. Baby, but our next trip is going to be someplace where everybody can go. It's going to be very nice, and it's going to be very unique. That's all I got to say. It's going to be very unique. Very unique. So, will it be Virginia Beach, Virginia? I don't know. Will it be Rehoboth Beach, Delaware? I don't know. Will it be Atlantic City? I don't know. Is it going to be in the Poconos? I don't know. We'll find out. It's in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Child, Tracy is having a good time. Tracy is getting her best life. Child, Tracy is walking with that cane on and shimmying and shaking. Tracy ain't worrying about y'all. Child, baby, Tracy is getting her nap on and coming on out acting crazy. Yeah, I mean the Poconos. It's a lot of places we can go to. The Eastern Shores of Virginia. Ain't nothing to do on Eastern Shore, so I'm gonna scale that back. That's a little too something. We can do a lot of things, you all. So it's a lot of things that we're gonna do. We could go to Mustang Island or South Padre Island in Texas. It's a lot of stuff we can do. We might go to Houston, baby. Houston is hot. Y'all ain't never seen that until maybe we go to Houston. I mean, do a whole Houston trip. We don't know. We're going to see. Baby, somebody said Belize, girl. I don't know because they might. I don't know about Belize because people got to have a passport, and I'm finding out people and not have a passport. Amen. Amen. We do Philadelphia. We'll be doing the Liberty tour. Okay. Oh, maybe we do the Underground Railroad tour. Go all through Kentucky, Ohio, but we gonna get it together. Whatever we gonna do is gonna do. We gonna do it. But what I will challenge is the content creators, baby. Go ahead and do y'all stuff. Natasha, Tasha Malone, Jay Wilson. I'm glad the rider lives had a good time. You know I came out of the house. Come on, Tasha. I saw you. Yes, you did come out the house of Jay Wilson. Yes, you did, ma'am. Jay, how was interacting with MU? I thought she was gonna pull out. No, let me say this. MU is a sweetheart. She don't say too much. She has anxiety, but overall, MU did a really good job. And I mean, she showed up and she came, she interacted with people, she loved on folks, she hugged people. It was good.
People were excited to see her.
People really was excited to see MU. She was sweet. She was, MU is what MU is a sensitive spirit. She's a sensitive spirit. What's up, Views by Shawnee? You say I'm feeding the children, baby. I mean, everybody can eat. Everybody can eat. Everybody can eat. Cruz are getting ready to eat right now. She said she gonna go on her platform, so she gonna eat too. I'm trying to feed everybody. Everybody's welcome. Come on, everybody's welcome. No, let me say this. You all. MU is MU. She did what she got to do. Hold on for a minute, y'all. You step right in. No, Shelley was right. Was Shelley right? Shelley was right. Shelley was right. Let me say this, and like I said, sometimes, and let me say this. I'm gonna say this. Even sometimes I think Shelley be like, but Shelley was right. Shelley was 100%. Baby, and I got confirmation. Got confirmation. But I'm not mad at it. It's just I know. It's good to know that you know. And don't have to worry about it. So now I know the expectation. I know what they're getting ready to do. Did you say Tracy walking with her? No. Tracy has her bikini on. Her bikini. Who was that lady, Viv, who came in and she had that big coat on like Karen Clark Shear, and she had that gold thing on? Oh, she was sharp, baby. It was this sister. She was sharp as she wore that Karen Clark coat. I was like, you better wear that big coat, baby. And people was not playing.
Why do they have my name and titles talking about me gambling? Because I posted a picture of me winning $250 on the penny slots last night after paying $3.
Vivian put y'all. Let me say this. Can I say this? Vivian has most of the footage. If you really want to see all the footage, go to Vivian's page. Vivian has most footage. I'm just giving y'all this. Vivian is giving you all a lot of stuff. So y'all need to go on Vivian's page. I'm just being real. Vivian has done the most. Vivian has a lot of stuff. Baby, y'all need to go to Vivian's page. Vivian's stuff. Vivian, you had a rumper contest?
No, because that was something that we
did. Okay. But Vivian,
something that we needed to keep.
Okay, yeah. But Vivian has a lot of other stuff that I don't have. Vivian has. There are some pictures that Vivian have that I don't have. Baby, Vivian has a lot. Drop her link, Pastor. Ushers, drop Vivian's link. Ushers, Rodney, ain't you a usher? Don't be telling me to drop the link and you a usher. What the hell? What the hell? You a usher, Rodney? Come on. You the usher, Rodney. So drop it. Drop it. Child, nobody ain't suffering from dementia.
Vivian's page is Vivian Jennings. That's my page.
Vivian Jennings. But drop the page, Rodney. You the usher. Okay? Rodney gonna tell me to drop it and he the usher. How that look? Oh my God.
And we like to thank the usher board, Miss Ebony.
Ebony 757 is the boss. She's pretty. And I'm telling you, Ebony have a nice looking man. Come on now. A nice looking man. Come on. She ain't dealing with no janky man, baby. Okay, I'm just saying that.
She's so personal.
She is personable. I love Ebony. She was great. Come on, Ebony 757. Tracy is really having a good time. And let me say this. That's what I can say about Tracy. Child, Tracy don't care about what y'all say about her. Honey, Tracy is having the time of her life. Vivian, they said we should do an usher trip. We should do an usher trip.
Already talked about that.
Okay, yeah, we looking at that. We might do it. Push it hard, babe. Oh, pull it hard, right? I'm telling you to pull it hard. All right. But yeah, child, Tracy's doing her thing. Ain't worried about nobody. Oh Lord, Queensford, you mad, baby. Okay, child, yes, I'm the victim. Okay.
That's my link right there. I just dropped.
Oh, you just dropped it. Okay, whoever this Queen's Love is, baby, yeah, I'm the victim. Dobie destroyed her own event, child. Nobody had to do that. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Sabrina. Oh, you talking about that person? Y'all don't block. Let me say this. I appreciate that, Sabrina, but let that person talk, baby. Let them talk today. I'm on the cruise ship. They upset. Don't block them. Let them come on and say what they gotta say. Dobie destroyed her own trip. When she started talking about toilet paper and refried fish, she destroyed her own place right there. So anyway, Vivian dropped it, y'all.
Shelly, I think Shelly wants you to drop the link.
Okay, Shelly, I'm dropping the link. Honey, S. Hutchins was prophetic.
You welcome, Rodney.
S. Hutchinson was prophetic. She called that thing. S. Hutchinson, girl, you was right. Baby, God confirmed your words, girl. God confirmed it on this Sunday morning. And it's so funny how it happened. I ain't telling how it happened because how it happened, I knew it was right. And it was just the right place at the right time. And baby, when I tell you, people know bull crap. And people know genuine people. And that's all I'm going to say. Honey, Shelly, Shelly was 100. She was 100.
You know what, Jay? So the thing I see about you, people could never, ever complain and say you got people that standoffish and you don't want to be near people and things of that nature. Because even people that aren't in our group have been coming up to you and saying you appear to be important. I want to know who you are. He's just sitting there by himself at a table and people are coming up to him. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, after the karaoke and we went to the disco.
The disco.
Honey, they were in there giving James. Hey, James, you did that, giving him love. They were showing him genuine.
We had a good time. We weren't standing up. Nobody was scared. No, I mean, this scared thing really makes me laugh. No one was scared. We were in the same spaces as other people and everything. But Johnny Mac, before we leave, we need to have a conversation. Now, if you can't have a conversation, Johnny, I understand. But hopefully you can. Yeah, I mean,
he spoke to me.
Yeah, but I'm not. Let me say this: I'm not upset with Johnny Mac, but I don't like forced stuff. And so, but me and Johnny Mac can have a conversation. I don't have no problem with Johnny Mac. Johnny Mac ain't do nothing to me. JW, do you feel weird that Sean is on the same trip? No, because we did what we did. Y'all, we did everything we planned to do. Just because he came on the ship didn't stop what we were going to do. We did everything we wanted to do. So yeah, we did everything we wanted to do. No, it didn't bother us. I mean, it was funny when I found out about it. I'm like, okay, and I gave him props. I'm like, okay, boy, that was a stunt, honey. That was a stunt right there. Now I wouldn't do that stunt because I ain't paying that much money to be running behind folk or trying to stunt like that. I'm not. I thought he was in Australia, but I guess he flew from Australia here, girl. I guess, but it is what it is. And you can't beat the man. He did what he did. This is the beef sector. This is to be expected. What did see? This is what you all wanted me to do. Oh, Sean here, and we didn't do that. We just why would we do that? I mean,
But you're able to do what you do when you've traveled
mhm,
and you're confident in who you are
yeah.
and you know what's going on.
So any other questions, y'all? Let me say this though. The cruise has been great. The people have been phenomenal. No, Miss Darling, I've been to the beach already. I've been here before, and we're gonna get some rest. We've been really running and doing a whole lot of stuff and discos and stuff. So this is our downtime, and we got a scavenger hunt that we got to do tonight. We got
They're already doing it.
They're doing it now, rather. So we got a scavenger hunt. What's up reasoning is key. We got a lot of stuff to do, but I appreciate that, Miss Darling. We enjoy it. I've been to the Bahamas before, and I've been to Freeport. I love it, but yeah.
Lipstick appetizers, how did you like the food?
You know what? The food was okay.
Brunch was good.
Yeah, I like the brunch. I tried to stay away from the buffets, but overall the food was good. So yeah, it was
How'd you
okay.
like your guys' burger?
Okay, all right. Yeah, everything was really nice for the most part, you all. I mean, I think Royal Caribbean has better food. Carnival, y'all, let me say this. Carnival is for someone who's just coming on a cruise, maybe not know about cruise, and this is what they do. And this is why we wanted to come on Carnival, because it's the fun cruise. Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Norwegian, that's when you're getting up to those cruises where you have expectation of something. If I didn't have fun on Carnival, I wouldn't go on. Carnival was fun. It was fun. Now, one thing I can say, baby, we had some fun. And so it was good. But if we do another one, we really want to go on Virgin. So it was okay. It was okay. I mean, yeah. What's up, S. Hutchinson? Girl.
Hey, how much money did you collect off that floor?
Vivian threw money on, but I gave it right back. I said, stop throwing that money away like that, Vivian. I don't know how much you did. But Shelly, I don't know if you heard
No, I didn't. I got this. Somebody came and told me that you said that I was right about Cruiser. So I had to come hit the link just so I could hear and so I could say Shelly told you so. Now, what did you figure out about her? That she's a snake? That she's no good, low down? That she had the camera all up in Tracy and them face and misunderstood face and being disrespectful for no good reason? What part am I right about?
Well, a source has informed me that she knew for 6 months and she was planning it. And the source also told me that they're going to rendezvous because they got a meeting time.
Oh, yeah.
And they've been meeting. Isn't that something?
Of course they have, and they've been on them phones, but they say stay off them phones.
Well,
and as much as we didn't gave the memo to stay off the phones, people can't stay off the phones.
Yeah, Vivian, did you say anything to Miss Cruiser that was deep? Anything to Miss Cruiser?
Anything like what?
I don't know. I'm just trying to find out because she act like she got some real steaming pipe and tea.
Well, whatever she want to put out there, she got it on me. She can put it out there. Drop it there. Drop it like
Miss Cruiser, if you got something on me, drop it, girl. Do what you gotta do. We all want to hear. We all want to hear. I'm not mad at you, but my thing is, you could have told the truth, Cruiser. I still would have dealt with you. But now, this is the thing. This is the thing. Don't smile in folks' face and be all nice and so helpful, but yet at the end of the day, you were plotting. And that's the thing. Don't be bringing up Norfolk and all of this stuff. And Cruiser, I have gone to bat for you. And I ain't smiling in your face and put a knife in your back. But hey, Cruiser, that's how you roll. You did come from the house of Slytherin. So I got to give you that.
But S_Hutchinson told you that she won't no good. She's messy. She don't like you. She want to make you look bad. Even when she was running around, hitting all of them panels, talking about do this, and I'm only doing this for this group and not for James's group, and blah, 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 blah. James meaning Jay Wilson. But I've been seeing her. I've been
Hold on for a minute.
seeing her.
Right there,
I've
right
been
there,
peeped
smart.
her.
Right there, smart show. Oh, not the two church buddies. Child. Okay, baby. It's the church folk that'll throw you under the bus, boo. Come on now.
Thank God I just
Baby.
left church this morning. Praise God. Uh-huh.
But I'm not mad at Cruiser. I'm just calling it out. So Cruiser, when you drop all that tea, make sure you let us know because we want to hear it too since you got so much intel.
Do we got to pay $5 for the Zoom to get it?
I don't know, baby.
Or are we just gonna get it? Do I gotta send my? Do I have to send my sources to get this information also? Just tell me. Do I?
You may have to, Shelly, baby, because there's a lot of stuff going on. But I'm not mad.
I know it's a lot going on.
But the thing is, at the bottom, like, look, at the bottom of this, Shelly, do you think the cruise went great? Do you think we had a great time?
Yes, the cruise went great. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I heard that a lot of people, they said you were very attentive. They enjoyed being in your company. That Vivian was on it, on top of stuff. I heard great things about Tracy, even though we don't get along. I said this in my live a little while ago. I heard that people were like fanning out over Tracy. They were really enamored with her. She has a really, I guess, maybe she just has that thing that attracts people to her or whatever. So yeah, and they said that Tracy was in bathing suits, every single day. They said that Sister Vivian may have a little gambling addiction. I don't know, but they said she was on them slot machines, and I got concerned about it because remember, apartment 22 had a little gambling addiction. So when I went to church this morning, I said, let me go ahead and pray for Sister Vivian because I don't want her to end up with some type of addiction, and then she taking people's cars and things and messing them up and going down to the casinos all the time. You know what I mean? So my mole feels like they found another mole. Okay, my mole is very suspicious of somebody. Now I can hit you up on the back end, but I didn't want to bother you while you was on your vacation. I figured I'd let you and Vivian have a good time, so I haven't bothered y'all. But if you want me to let you know on the back end, my source feels as though there's a person there that's drawing way too much attention to themselves, and they're asking way too many questions, and they're way too involved, and they're doing way too much. Unlike my mole that knows how to just lay low. You better lay low. Oh, yes. So anyway.
Let me say this. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I want Cruiser to be 10 toes down in her stuff. I mean, I'm just saying that we know. I'm not saying that she is this, and this. We just saying that we know. So I'm glad that she's 10 toes down. Well, why weren't you 10 toes down to tell me? But yep, it ain't no friends on YouTube, Miss Cruiser, and that's good. And I'm glad we know this about each other. But Miss Cruiser, it is what it is. I tell you this, Miss Cruiser, I can't speak for you, but I can speak for me. I wouldn't do you like this, baby. I would not work with XYZ, but that's what you did, Miss Cruiser. So it's all good. And Jay know, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But when you show me who you are, I believe you.
But you know what?
Because let me just say this, and then I'm gonna drop down because I left my live because I had to come over here to see what time it was and what was going on. But let me say this. Now, let me get to the comment. Okay.
Hold on for a minute. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Miss Cruiser, it's so not true. But Miss Cruiser, you do what you gotta do. You came from the House of Slytherin. We appreciate the little tips you gave us. I'm glad that Vivian is a pro and she did what she needs to do. But Miss Cruz, it's all good, girl. Explain away. I just know that I know, and it is.
Miss Cruiser, you low down and dirty. You low down and dirty. I've been peeped you, Miss Cruiser. You're low down and dirty, and yet YouTube wanted to attack me and say that I was asking too many questions when I peeped you doing stuff that wasn't making no good sense. I've been seeing you from the gate, from the door, and then you try to use my name and run around and go on a whole goddamn tour. Okay, on YouTube about some goddamn cruises. You don't own the oceans and the boats and all that other stuff. But I just wanted to bring this comment up to say this before I go. Biggie Face Yaya Small says, note to self, don't book a cruise with TSCC Cruiser. I agree. Thank you for having me, Jay Wilson. If you need any of my help, because maybe I have to send somebody to further investigate what the hell is going on,
Let me
with
say
these
this, you
secret
all. I always
meetings.
say this. I'm never going to tell anybody something that I won't say in public, or that you don't do that. But my thing is, we told Miss Cruiser nothing. Miss Cruiser did not know who was going on the cruise. She wanted to bring people along. We were like, okay, you can do that. But baby, we didn't share no manifest with her. Me and Viv was tight-lipped about everything.
She wanted to show up like she was TMZ down there at the port. The people couldn't even get out their transportation properly without her with the cameras all up in their face. If it was me, I would have karate kicked her. I can't really karate kick, but I would have snatched that camera out her goddamn hand, because don't play with me like that. Anyway, thank you for having me, Jay Wilson. I will definitely catch the replay.
I just want her to have all I want to say is I want her to have a great meeting. I heard she's already met with Sean, and she has some more meeting to do. So yeah.
I'll talk to y'all later. I told you, Jay.
We didn't see the interview. You're right. What's up, Rodney? What's going on?
Hey, what's up? Well, I'm glad this is all coming out, because it's always, when I'm suspicious about a person, it always comes to the light every time in this beef sector. And I'm like, okay, well, this another one I got to steer clear of, because I was, was nice to her, on several different occasions, but it was just like, I mean, it was just something,
let me say this. Let me say this to the people. Let me say this to the people. I don't own Carnival Cruise. My concern was the people. But let me be honest with you all. We said 12 people. If we would have got 12 people, we got 12 people, we were going. We got 12 people. Now, it would have been concerning had we got to the middle and people started dropping out. But that wasn't the case, because people were paying for their cruises. About the time we got here, baby, people's cruises were paid for. So no matter what they tried to do, it didn't matter, because we were already successful with the bookings. We were already successful. I think it was that midpoint, Viv, that they started saying, oh, y'all got enough people. Let's start telling y'all what y'all can do. Let me tell y'all what y'all can da. Baby, that was in the midpoint. We had already been successful. So that's when people started saying,
before we added cabins.
That's it. That was before we added cabins. So when people started telling us that we were desperate, honey, we were laughing, because we already knew what was going on. So the bottom line is, any information that Miss Cruiser got, it didn't affect our bookings. Now, let me say this. What you should have done when we announced it, was try to deter people from going, because that's what you see, that's what you messed up. You didn't do the homework in the front end. Because see, you can't mess it up in the back end when people are already coming. And now people got here, and baby, we having a time, to the point where people like, when y'all gonna do the next one? And I am honest to say that our communication could have been better, and we're going to work on that. See, I'm honest. I've given an honest assessment. But when I tell you the rumper party was on, when I tell you when we met and greeted, and Tracy came in and did that little shimmy coming in, baby, it was on. When I tell you karaoke both nights were on. When I tell you the disco and the dinner and baby, I loved it. And I was tired, you all, because I was like, God dang, it's 3 days and da. But let me say this. It was a pleasure. Baby, everybody has their personality. Melissa, Patricia, all the baby. Oh, baby, everybody was on their thing. And we had a really good time. Nobody was acting crazy and stuff. People just did what they did. They act like they had some home training. And it was a really good trip. You know what I'm saying? So
people even that were not rider lists, like my sister Tish came.
Let me say this. Hold on, Vivian. Let me say this. Baby, I treat people with respect. Nobody was bowing down to Sean. We were minding our own business. But what did not happen was you can't make it pop with 7 folk. We had 40 people plus. Honey, we had the whole middle section of the dinner aisle. So if you didn't bring that many people, it didn't really matter. And at the end of the day, he got the notoriety. Jay is the name that pays, I guess, because, yeah, I guess he said, well, this is what I guess. I guess he said, well, Tracy and Jay getting along now, because I wish they would have been fighting. But because that's not the issue, I guess he had to come along and stir the pot because it wasn't going to go down with me and Tracy. But baby, I'm good. And Tracy's good and ain't mad. I mean, that could be a theory, but it is what it is. And let me say this, I don't have a problem with Sean at all. I ain't fighting these people. People can come on this ship. I don't own this ship. But the thing is, as long as the people are happy, that's it. Yeah.
Hey, Brother Jay, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. What's going on? Now, let me say this. The only reason why I'm on here, because it's almost the end of the month, honey, and I'm getting ready to make this extra coin. So don't think that OJ is so concerned. No, it's the end of the month, and as this check's in soon, baby, I'm going to get it in. Do you hear me? I'm getting it in this library. Okay, I just want to be very clear on that. Go ahead, boo.
Okay, I just have a question. So what all did Miss Cruiser actually do as far as the cruise? Because she said that you weren't being honest about what all she did for you all. Like she was saying that the lie was so simple that it didn't even need to be told, and that she spoke to you before you even announced the date.
Let me say this. Cruiser gave us information about shore excursions and some people that we didn't even use. You got to realize that because we went through Carnival, we didn't have to do anything. Carnival did everything. The group number, all of that, Carnival did. So these people didn't need us. All we needed to know was how many people were going and the manifest. And then we went and said what we want. We didn't need Cruiser to let us know the amenities and what we can get. It was laid out right there. We didn't need Cruiser when we signed the contract. It was right there. Me and Vivian did that.
And
so
when Cruiser started talking about amenities to me,
mm-hmm.
We already chose
our amenities. So again, Cruiser, and I guess this is why Shelley was saying you're going around giving all this advice and all of this stuff. And I guess that's to prop her up to make her look good. Now, Cruiser asked me, could she add some people on? And I said, yes, no problem. I said, yes, no problem. Cruiser said, well, she knows that Vivian and I, do a good job. And, we do that. That's what she said. And so we took her at her word. Now, if you were doing that and not being genuine, that's not on me. That's on you. Because I didn't come to you to say, Cruiser, you got anybody to help us out. We already had made our numbers. Cruiser said she's adding more people. So yeah, so nobody's lying. Everything goes through. Let me say this. Everything we got was through Carnival. And we didn't need any middleman.
Now, the gifts were given out by us and created by Vivian.
Okay, yeah, Vivian did all the gifts. So Vivian did the gift bags and all that stuff. So I mean, we didn't need help on that. So go ahead. Hold on, now let me let her talk. So go ahead. I'm sorry. I just wanted to clear that up, but go ahead.
I was just wanting to be clear that any of the legwork, she just gave you advice. She didn't do any of the major things that needed to be done to organize.
Okay, Pastor, I'm gonna let y'all talk. Okay, I'm gonna step down.
Right?
Okay. Now, what were you saying? She said she just gave advice. She didn't do major stuff. That's what you were saying?
Yeah, I'm asking. She didn't do any of the legwork or the planning or just not. Because
Baby,
she made it. She made it seem like she.
I got
she did
Vivian.
a lot.
I got. Hold on. Look. I got Vivian. Let me say this. Cruiser gave us advice. Cruiser was telling us some things about the island and what we could do and everything and so on and so forth. We listened to that. We thank Cruiser for that because it was good information. But we didn't even use that. Okay. People are doing their own thing now. People are at the beach now. So Cruiser gave advice, but Cruiser didn't do anything except that. Everything went through Carnival. So when we make, how do you think Tracy got her stuff that quickly? She didn't need Cruiser. And if Tracy could organize something that quickly, then, we ain't gonna have no problem. We're not saying that Tracy couldn't do it, but Tracy did it quickly. Nobody didn't need Cruiser for that. But we appreciate Cruiser helping. But my thing is this, Miss Cruiser, why did you do that? So did you do that so you could be a part? You were working with Sean all along? I mean, that's all I'm saying, Cruiser, because you gave great advice, but we didn't really need that advice because what we did was with Carnival, we had already made the decision of the amenities that we were going to use.
And those flyers created by Vivian.
Vivian created the flyers. You all, let me say this. When I tell you Vivian is on the money, Vivian is on the money. Vivian's stuff was so good that Cruiser said, well, I got to use your ideals for gift bags. Baby, Vivian know what the hell she doing. So I'm going to let Cruiser do that, but I'm telling you all, Carnival did everything. And the reason why we went through Carnival, because I didn't want people to say, you stealing money and you taking people's money. If something were to happen, that's between you and Carnival. We don't have nothing to do with it. We didn't book hotels. We didn't do nothing. Nothing. We told people where they could book the hotel room, and that it was a hands-off approach. If you want to come, here are some selected hotels. You can da 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 da. But baby,
okay, and then let me ask you this. Did you call her or did she call you? Like who reached out to who?
She called me. I don't have her number. I didn't have her number. She called me.
She called me on Instagram.
She called Vivian first. I guess Vivian. She asked me. I'm like, yeah, Vivian. She can get the number. I don't know Cruiser number now. I only know if I see Cruiser number, it'll have North Carolina on it. I didn't even have Cruiser number. Hold on. You got any other questions? I mean, I'm not being flippant, but go ask your questions. I know. Go ask your questions. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was just because she said some things. She alluded that she was very influential in the planning of Juicy.
Vivian was very influential. Jay Wilson was very influential. Let me tell you something. Vivian. Let me say this. Let me give you this. Jay Wilson does the marketing and telling people to come in. Vivian does the organizing and what should happen. That's the kind of team we are. Vivian and I collaborate. We'll do a Zoom get together. We didn't need Mr. Cruiser to call Carnival and say we're gonna do a group. It's that simple.
What happened?
Okay.
What happened?
So the issue.
People asked you to do a cruise. I said, Jay, do the cruise. You said, well, no. What did I tell you, Jay?
Right, I remember that.
Drop down and email me at guestpicturelady@gmail.com.
We'll do the cruise.
I'll do the work and find out about the information. We had 25 people that emailed me.
That's correct.
Within 15 minutes.
Within 15 minutes. So again, I know people trying to make this out, but Juicycation was Jay Wilson and Vivian Jennings. And we appreciate Ms. Cruiser for giving advice, but that's all she did.
Okay.
I mean, hold on. And again, she reached out to say, can we attach her people to the group because she trusted what we did. Now, Ms. Cruiser, I don't know if that's a lie or not, because not even that seems suspect to me. But it's all good because you know what? We booked them, but it seems suspect to us. So were you booking moles on our trip too? I mean, that's how it looks to me. But who am I? And I'm gonna let her say what she gotta say. But baby, this house of Slytherin, honey, Voldemort done taught his children or her children really well. Honey, that house of Slytherin is something else. Baby.
So the issue is that she knew that it's not so much that you don't feel like it was a sabotage, but more of an infiltration.
I think that, you know what, me and Miss Cruiser we have church history. And you know, if you were honest, just be honest with me, but don't play in my face and act like you're cool and all of that. And and there are no friends on YouTube. But when you do stuff like this, I really leave you alone now because you know how I roll. And I'm glad I didn't share any intimate details and all of this stuff with her. But you know, that's it. And I see this makes me suspect of people now. And this is why I won't be dealing with folk. And when I tell people this is why I don't deal with folk, this is why. But the thing is, it's the mere fact that I have a mole myself, and baby, they let me know, everything. And I'm like, wow, and I know they ain't lying. I know they ain't
I
lying.
mean, so when
And
initially,
yeah. And so
when
so
I
my thing is
initially
this.
saw,
It's
you know,
the look. It doesn't look good. It's the image. It's not a good look. You want people to think that you're this, and the third, and that, but this is what you're really doing. I would never do that to anyone and then smile in their face. I couldn't do that. I couldn't even face myself knowing
yeah,
all along
I
that I'm
think
trying
that's
to set
what I
somebody
said.
up. Mhm.
That's what I was gonna say because I would think that if I was planning something and I spoke with someone, they advised me on some things, and then it was, yeah, I hope y'all have a good time. I want y'all to do this, but I got a secret. Y'all don't know nothing about it. You know, I would feel some type of way like about that too, about somebody having something that's significant and that held over my head.
And then getting
Especially
close.
given the history between you and Sean.
Yeah, and
But I'm
then trying
glad
to
that
get
you all,
close.
everybody acted like adults. Yeah, I'm glad that nothing happened, and I can appreciate the both of you all the way you all are handling it. Nobody's, you know, nothing, especially not even a verbal altercation happened. So that's a good thing. But I can definitely understand how you feel.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't like people
Sabrina,
holding
hold on
things
for a
over
minute.
my head.
Hold on, let me say this. Sabrina, I think she's asking good questions because Cruiser is saying things and how it's coming off is like Cruiser helped us through the whole process, and that's not the case. And see, that's the issue right there. But see, Cruiser, see, that don't even bother me. What is bothering me is that you were in our face and you were trying to befriend us like you were doing us a favor and that you were coming in good faith. In my business class, they say you never negotiate with anybody in bad faith. And now, so I know that you tried to do this in bad faith. I will never negotiate with you again because you knew all along this was going on and you were setting it up. And hey, I ain't mad at you, Cruiser, but just know that sometimes people get to know people and they say, I can't do this to you. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. So, but let me say this though. Let me say this. Flaucci, your stuff was off the chain, baby. Your stuff is off the. I gotta give a shout again to Flaucci. Yeah. But let me say this. Hold on. You see this? You see what just happened? Cruiser shaded the boat as they were getting on, and she said it was ghetto. You see this? So again, this is why I don't bother people. Now the boat is ghetto. Now the boat is this. You see where this is going? And I'm bringing this
did
out.
Did she recommend that specific ship?
Uh-huh.
Did she
No,
recommend that specific ship?
She did, but let me say this. Hold on. But you see this? Now it's ghetto. Now we go to personal attacks and all of this. I'm just telling you that you knew. And you're not doubting it and you're not denying it. See, I'm not coming and attacking you. I'm just telling you what you did. And I'm just acknowledging that I know what you did. And you're right. There are no friends on YouTube. But let me say this. We enjoyed ourselves. Yes, this trip, this was very extra, but it is what it is. But one Cruiser the one who was saying that, oh yeah, this is a good ship, so people can da and all this stuff. Child, people will flip the script on you. They one thing one day and one thing the next day. But baby, I know your work, and I will never negotiate with you because you negotiated in bad faith. And I'm not mad. Go talk to Sean. Y'all do y'all meetings. Y'all figure how you gonna do it. But I just know that you did it. And one thing y'all is seeing, Miss Cruz is not denying that she knew this. She's not denying that she's, baby, she was with Sean for a reason, and this is what they were doing. And I'm going to say this, Jay Wilson still stands. We still had a great cruise, and we went through. I just know who you are. And let me say this, Shelly, I hope you're listening, Shelly. I owe you an apology, and I usually don't do this, but Shelly, I apologize to you because you know what? You did say this, Shelly. And I know people tried to paint you out, and they was like, why she hating on Cruiser? And I'm sitting steadily defending Cruiser, saying, oh, you know, she's good. She's just giving us advice. I'm steadily defending Cruiser. And Shelly was right all the time. Shelly, I am so sorry. I owe you a full apology. I hope you can forgive me, but you was right. You did tell me, Shelly. And because of my association with Cruiser in the past, I thought she was okay. But, Shelly, I will say this. I ain't give her nothing. I ain't give her anything detailed because, baby, I still don't trust folks. So, but you were right, Shelly. Y'all need to get Shelly
Okay,
her
I got
props,
one
'cause
last
Shelly was
question.
right. Okay, go ahead.
One last question before I go. Pastor, you by yourself on the cruise?
Huh?
You by yourself on the cruise?
I sure am. I am. I just spoke to my partner a couple of minutes today, and I got him his items and stuff because he requested something, and I'm glad he didn't come because he didn't need to be placed in this because I'm the YouTuber and not him. But we was going on another vacation, not televised.
Okay.
But you're right. No,
Well,
and let me
good.
say this. Unlike most people, I'm gonna say this. Don't tell people your business. Because whether he was coming or not, it don't really matter because y'all didn't know. Keep your business to your damn
That's
self.
very true.
Keep your business to yourself.
Very true.
All right, I'm gonna leave it right like that.
Well, I
Thank you, Liberia
I
Rose.
want you to enjoy the rest of your trip. The little time
Thank
y'all
you.
got left, and
I
y'all had
appreciate
a
it.
good time, and your track record is good. Now,
Baby,
in my opinion, your track record with events is sealed, and you are good. You good. You good. You really
you don't
don't
hear
owe
nobody say
anybody any
that.
more information or anything.
That's it.
No.
You ain't hear nobody say that.
Even
Hold on, you ain't.
Even Sean has been giving you big ups, Jay Wilson. He has. He talked about your gift bags. He saw what was in there. He said, I cannot lie. I can't lie. Jay Wilson done his people good. He has given you your props. So like what I think what everybody was expecting to happen out of this did not happen, but Sean, you know, what he did, he succeeded, and it was the wow factor. That did happen, especially from a subscriber standpoint. So I just want to say that. But thanks for answering my questions.
Let me say this to you. Let me say this to you as well. Sean was respectful. We had no issue. A little shade thrown. That's what we do. But his people weren't up here doing crazy stuff, and we really had a good time. We coexisted. And nobody went gonna fight, and I'm gonna give him his props. You know, his people, they're tight, and they roll with him, and they do what they had to do. But they were very nice, and everybody act adult like, and that's the big thing. And like I said, I don't have to, you know, like you, and it ain't no kumbaya. People talking about something, no kumbaya, baby. We just are respectable. That's it, and we just did what we had to do.
That's what Sean said too. You kept the same energy. You kept the same energy towards.
Yeah, everybody. Vivian said everybody she met from Club Chat has been nice. And let me say this now: what happens off this ship, I don't know. But presently, and in the past, for the past couple of days, everybody has been nice. Now you know things change.
With Johnny Mac on the pier.
And they have Club Chat has said the same thing about you all as well. You all as well. So you, I mean, everybody is adulting. The adults are adulting as they should. So thanks so much.
Okay. No. I'm looking at these questions here. Okay, so it's tricky. Said Cruiser said, if you're not bothered by Sean there, why you mad? I actually heard Sean say you lost weight and look really great. Honey, we're not bothered. The bottom line is, you know, don't play in people's faces. See, it's not about Sean right now. It's what Cruiser did. I'm holding Cruiser's feet to the fire because she's trying. So Cruiser right now, this lady just came on and said that Cruiser did this. She's trying to act like she did everything, and then she's doing all of this. So my thing is, Cruiser's mad because she got exposed. And people are saying it's her and she's doing all of this and all of this. She's the one taking pictures of Tracy and all of this. So she's acting like she's cool with folk, but she's not. And you're right, Cruiser, there's no friends on YouTube. And with friends like you, who needs enemies? And you never was my friend. But my thing is we had something in common. So don't act like that this is a Jay Wilson Sean thing, because again, if that was the case, we would have been running behind him. Child, we looking at you. The focus is on you because you doing it.
Okay, I'm getting down, Jay Wilson. Thank you.
That's right.
Have a good day.
That's right, Cruiser.
Bye-bye.
We was waiting for you. Thank you. Come on the meet and greet, girl. So anyway, let's move on. Thank you. And like I said, Sean is cool. I don't have no problem with Sean. I mean, if we had a problem, if I really didn't want to like him, baby, we would have saw each other. But baby, it's not like that. We having a good time. Now, y'all know I'm making this money. It's at the end of the month, boo. I'm trying to make a record. All right. I'm just saying. I'm just calling Cruiser out for what it is. Cruiser, you thought that this was gonna go okay and nobody wasn't gonna know. And you're gonna do this, and then Cruiser, for you to act like you did all of the planning and all of the stuff, girl, that's what's getting me. You act like Vivian is incompetent. Do you not know me and Vivian have done 3 events already? And you know this, just because you cruise a lot, that don't mean I didn't come to you, Cruiser. You called me. Vivian didn't come to you. You called Vivian. So now why you acting like everybody's coming to you and we couldn't do anything without you? Girl, we had already gotten stuff booked. That flyer came out way before you came out here. But Cruiser, this shows me who you are. And you can get up here and act like you did. This shows who you are. And baby, the mole told me exactly what you did. And it's all good, sis. It's all good. Cruiser, I don't have nothing to prove. The trip went great. We would have had a great trip whether you gave advice or not. And you know, people were saying about this is not for Jay's group, and I defended you again, Cruiser. I defended you again because the people was like, "Ooh, Cruiser, I defended you." I said, "No, Cruiser ain't doing that." She explained why. Defending you, Cruiser. Thank you, Lady Baby. I appreciate it, Lady Star. I defended you, Cruiser. But you know what? I know better now. I'm glad I didn't give you finances and told you how much we made. And I'm glad I didn't tell you this and this and the third, because girl, you would have run with it. So I'm just saying.
I gave for the under eyes that they do.
Baby, them eye patches was everything, Vivian. Oh my God. Because you know I could be looking like Duke Ellington in his later years with them bags, baby. It really worked. I did defend you, Nola. I did defend Miss Cruiser. I did, even at the expense of some of my people saying, Jay, stop defending her. And I defended Cruiser because, you know, I thought she had the right intentions, but Cruiser, you did. And Cruiser, the only reason why I'm calling this out is because somebody felt guilty. People said, you're not who I thought you were. You really are a caring, concerned, compassionate person. And I can't let people do this to you. So I'm going to leave that right there, Cruiser. Now, you say what you want, but I'm done with it. Let me say this. I would rob Vivian if I give Cruiser that much credit. The credit we gave Cruiser is what she did. She gave us advice. Cruiser was not on our Zoom calls. Cruiser was not on Vivian and I meeting. Cruiser gave us advice. And it was up to us to use it or not. That's the only thing Cruiser did. Now, I would be lying if I didn't say Cruiser didn't give us advice. But what I'm not going to do is give Cruiser credit for what Vivian and I did. It was Vivian and Jay Wilson on that phone with Carnival, and Vivian was getting some stuff together in the amenities. And Vivian and I, all Vivian said, just promote it, Jay. Just promote it, Jay. Just promote it, Jay. Because, baby, me and Vivian got a work relation. I don't get in Vivian lane, and she don't get in my lane. I ask Vivian questions, and she gives me the answers, and we go on with that because that's the relationship we have. And I'm making sure Vivian getting her compensation because I know people want to act crazy. But Vivian, you good? Vivian, you doing this? Okay, Vivian good. So I want you all to know. And I know that Vivian ain't going to say nothing crazy. But let me say this, Miss Cruiser, baby, this was never about Sean. If anybody brought him up, you brought him up because, baby, we were doing our thing.
For those people on the street that say I was sponsored, to my sponsors, thank you. I appreciate you and I love you.
So anyway, let me go on. Let me see what y'all got to say. And what was Cruiser point? And let me say this, y'all. I don't really know what Cruiser said, but I know what she did. And it was not so much, it's what she did. It's what she did. And so it was almost like a double agent type of situation. And it was like a covert thing. And I don't know Sean's role in this. I don't know Sean's role in this, but I know some things was going on. But let me say this.
Did Cruiser did I tell Shelly that I called her? Well, Cruiser, if I called you, I called you. You called me also. You did call me. You called me and you started sending me messages at 4:00 in the morning. What?
Y'all, let me say this, y'all. I have really defended Cruiser a lot. I really like Cruiser. I really like Cruiser. And I don't have a problem admitting I really like Cruiser. But when this stuff happens, I'm done. I'm done. Because again, I owe Shelly an apology because they were, it looked like Shelly was crazy. People like, well, why? And I'm defending Cruiser when Shelly was right all the time. Shelly was right all the time. So again, I'm not gonna diminish Vivian's role and what we did and give that to Cruiser. Cruiser was not on the phone with Carnival. We were. We were picking out the amenities. Me and Vivian was saying, does this make sense? And da. That's why people didn't have them strawberries and chocolate in their room. We don't need that. Give us the damn money. That's what we said. Give us the damn money. So when people got there, if they want to use their credits for drinks or if they want to use their credit for the casino, they can use their credits. Because strawberries ain't gonna do nothing for nobody. So all I'm gonna say is, strawberries ain't gonna do nothing for nobody. So anyway, that's why we did what we did. But look, I'm gonna let Cruiser say what she gotta say. We don't have to lie about anything. We don't have to lie. We don't have to do none of that. All we did was the cruise. It worked out well, and that's it. We don't have to lie about anything. But Cruiser, you can't take credit for this cruise, baby. You can take credit for other people's cruise, but you can't take this credit for this cruise. We thank you for being a person who gave advice. We thank you for being a person who gave us advice. But far as you didn't do anything. Okay. And then Cruiser, all you did was attach your people to what we were doing. Baby, go. No, I'm getting ready to go and hang out. Me and people gonna hang out. But baby, we doing this. We got time, and the people enjoying themselves. I've been to the Bahamas before, and I'm good. We good.
Bro, Jay, tell them I'll link the eye patches on my page later on. I'll give a link where you guys can go and purchase them yourself. And I'll put the link on my page later on.
Mm-hmm. And let me say this, like I said. It is what it is. It is what it is. I dropped the link. I ain't mad. She gone and she built her Walmart or Kmart, and I ain't mad. That's what we do. But I'm just like, okay, we'll see what happens. So I just wanted to come on up here. But let me say this: at the end of the day, next level, because we can and because we grown. My mama is deceased and my daddy is in Florida. Last time I looked, I was reared. And if I want to stay in this library and lay out and get an air mattress, hell, I'll do it. I'm 53. I just want you to get that. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm good.
Rodney, you ain't been subscribed to me. pressure, brother.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, baby, I'm not angry. I'm just telling you because you opened your mouth and I responded. You gave me a message and I responded to it. Don't you get twisted because you got red. Don't you get twisted. Okay? Don't you get twisted because you got red. So it's all good. It's all good. We had a successful trip. We are still having a successful trip. It's been very good for everyone. And we got more to go. But I just wanted to clear this air. Ain't no big issue. Ain't no big issue at all. It's all good. I mean, out of all the people been talking about the cruise, baby, I ain't never known a cruise to get talked about this much. Jay Wilson, 53-year-old man with a gray beard, okay, washed up. Somebody said he's a washed up queen, and somebody said a whole lot of stuff, but yet people over here, people losing their mind about the cruise. They worried about why I ain't in the Bahamas with the folk on my trip. And I mean, you know, but baby, people talking about, and I love it. Honey, barbecue, losing her mind, taking pictures of my feet, and honey, everything. I dress old. I look like an Amish, but honey, I'm here for it, baby. This acid check, huh?
Jesus sandals was everything.
The honey, Jesus sandals was giving me everything too, baby. I mean, it is what it is. I tell you what, nobody ain't say that I was stank. Hello, somebody. Nobody ain't say, ooh, Jay Wilson is ugly as hell. I tell you that. Oh my God. Person.
Yes, especially, you know what?
What, girl? Huh?
I wasn't really feeling it
Mm-hmm.
on camera,
Mm-hmm.
but when I saw you in person,
Baby, tell it.
well, I was like, that hat, it was brought on a whole
Huh?
I
Huh?
was like, oh my God.
What you say, ma'am?
Ooh, I said, boy,
Come on.
doing it.
Come on. Honey,
His hat.
even when I sweat, I don't stink.
Okay.
Some people stink even with cologne on. Baby, we had a good time. I know you can't say Jay Wilson breath stank. I know you can't say that.
Well, even if your breath is stank, I gave you
Chewing gum, because it was chewing gum in the packet. God darn it. Vivian put chewing gum in the damn packet. Even if your breath was stank, it was chewing gum in that damn packet. It was winter fresh. Come on. Come on, Vivian. You sure did put that in the packet, girl. Honey, Vivian put your whole life was in that packet. If you were sick, I got it. If you're catching a cold, I got it. If you're feeling queasy, I got it. If your lips chapped, I got it. Okay, Vivian had everything in there. Sunscreen, everything. So again, who gives a damn what y'all think? I'm just coming up here because the entertainment is good. This AdSense check is gonna be AdSensing, and you know what? At the end of the day, no matter what anybody say, I don't care if you saw my feet, honey. This cruise was great, and the people enjoyed it, and we ain't done yet. And I think those people.
This is what I'm gonna do.
What you gonna do, Viv?
I'm gonna give away
What?
2 of them gift bags.
What we gonna get to them? Well, how we gonna do it, Viv? Because baby, somebody need that gift bag. We gonna do it. Could you get that gift bag to the next person who do a cruise?
Vivian did bring Band-Aids.
Band-Aids.
Yes, it was Band-Aids in the bag.
Mm-hmm. It was beautiful. And let me say this: I didn't get Sean's bag and went through. Oh, he didn't have one. But I didn't. Well, yeah. So
All right. So this is what we gonna do.
That was a little shade right there.
For the first 2 emails.
The first 2 emails.
Yes, picture lady.
Yes, picture lady at gmail.com. Vivian
will send them.
Will send you
a bag.
A bag.
By next Friday.
By next Friday.
Because I gotta get back and get rest.
Yes. Yes, picture lady at gmail.com so you can inspect that gift bag out. See what Vivian got. So if the first 2 people will get that gift bag. Come on now. Oh, come on now.
Thank you so much, my sister.
Come on.
Thank you so much, Sister Simply Pink Green, for putting that out there.
Yes, Lord. The first 2, Vivian will give you that big. She looking now to see who gonna email her. Come on now. But anyway, y'all, it was good, baby. Child, it was so good. We had such a good time, baby. It's all good. It is what it is. And now, Vivian, what's time? Because I'm gonna go eat lunch.
Look. I got my first one.
Who's the first one?
UNC girl, I got you.
UNC girl's the first. Send her the address. UNC girl first.
Belia number 2.
Who?
Belia Garcia.
Belia Garcia number 2. You got it. Vivian gonna send it.
UNC girl and Belia Garcia. Y'all got it.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Y'all, let me say, we just having a good time right now. And like I said, we had the gift bags and it was good, you all. And we're going to do what we got to do. Now, let me say, it seemed like Cruiser liked Jay Wilson. Child, it seemed that way, didn't it, Brenda J? Child, you can't be fooled because Cruiser say, it ain't no friends on YouTube.
All right, you know what, Jay? I got 4 emails and that's it. Lorraine Boykins, send me your address.
Okay, Lorraine.
And Spy Curry. Send me your address.
All right. Oh, y'all. I'm sorry we doxed y'all. We sorry. We ain't gonna do that no more. We apologize. I'm calling y'all names out because we so excited. You know. So congratulations, winners. Now I want y'all to answer either 1 or 2. How many of you all will go with us if we do a land-based vacation? I want to see by 1. Now, if you know, if you want to go, if you're interested, I ain't even if you ain't interested. Email. But I want to see a 1. Put a 1 in the room if you will go with us on a land-based cruise. I saw a hand up already. And then email Vivian. Okay, I see Jay New. Hello, Jules. Brian. The Southern Lady. Hypnotic Touch.
All right, if they're interested in going, email me at yespicturelady@gmail.com.
Top notch.
And what we will do
Liberia.
Is we'll do the
Tammy, Liberia. Yeah, it's a lot of y'all.
What we will do, Jay, is as we did with the cruise, I will do a survey and I will send them the Google survey.
Okay. All right. Vivian seen the Google survey. Well,
so
look, y'all.
Hit me up at yespicturelady@gmail.com if you want.
Fly Uchi. Child Fly Uchi, you know we'll hook you up, Fly Uchi. Yes. Let me say this, you all. I don't have a problem with Miss Cruiser. I'm just letting her know I know what she did. That's all I'm saying. I know what she did.
That's you. I've already been on.
Yeah, no. This is the thing. All Miss Cruiser had to do is say, hey, but don't sit there and do this and you're working behind the scenes. See, it's one thing when you do it successful, but baby, let me say this. You can't win playing dirty. You can't win playing dirty. And all I'm saying is, I'm just surprised that Miss Cruiser would do that. And Miss Cruiser, it is what it is. And so if you had the meeting, you are grown. You're right. You're a grown woman and you do whatever you want to, but I'm a grown man. And I'm going to come out and say it because, again, Miss Cruiser, hey, and I defended you. I defended you, and I you know, and Shelley was right. So I apologize to you, Shelley, because you were right. And if Miss Cruiser, if I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong. But see, I didn't hear you all. I haven't heard Miss Cruiser deny.
TS, thank you for the Cash App, darling.
And I want to thank you all for the Cash Apps too, because y'all was hitting us up saying enjoy your trip. People was giving Cash Apps because we were enjoying the trip. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Now let me say this though.
Iris, thank you, darling.
Yeah. So really quickly, I don't hate Cruiser. I just move differently, and that's it. And Miss Cruiser, you advised us, and we appreciate it. But you did not play a major part in Juicycation. You gave us some advice and we appreciate it. Don't try to make it more than what it is. Because when you do that, then you're trying to diminish Vivian's. You're trying to diminish Vivian's contribution. And I will not let you or anyone do that because Vivian worked hard. I worked hard, but Vivian worked hard. When I couldn't do some things, Vivian had that. Let me tell you something. I didn't have to give Vivian that pen, but you know why I gave Vivian that pen? Because Vivian is trustworthy. When I tell you at the Labor Day event, we had thousands of dollars. And honey, Vivian had a receipt for everyone. Vivian is a good country girl. Don't talk about Miss Vivian. because she's a good country woman and she's trustworthy. And I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of y'all need some trustworthy people in your life. A lot of y'all need some Vivians. You can sit up there and pick and laugh at Vivian, but honey, Vivian is worth her weight in gold, baby. Worth her weight in gold. That's why Vivian come on my platform and do an announcement and a PSA, because she worth her weight in gold. Me and Vivian just work like that. So I'm just saying, you're welcome, Vivian, because I mean, people try to attack you, and sometimes I see stuff, and you may or may not, but let me tell you something. Whatever you say, but one thing Vivian got is integrity. You don't hear Vivian stealing money. You don't hear Vivian da-da-da-da. Vivian is trustworthy, and I'm so glad that on that day when I was laid off, Vivian said, Jay, you need to get a Cash App. Vivian said that. Vivian has always looked out for me. Now, I'm going to say that. I'm going to leave it right there. Honey, Vivian is off. So don't try to diminish Vivian's efforts to make yourself look good. You gave us advice, but Vivian was the one, and I'm not going to let you diminish her contribution. We thank you for yours, but I'm not going to let you diminish hers. So with that said, all hearts and minds are clear. All Bibles are closed. The library is getting ready to close. Patrons, bring your books up so we can check them out.
Hallelujah.
Huh? We get ready to go to that buffet in a few minutes. And so that's it. Now, I don't care what Miss Cruiser said. I'm not upset. Only thing I'm saying is we know what you did. And Miss Cruiser has not denied it. Have you all heard Miss Cruiser deny it? Did she say she didn't do it? Did she not say she didn't do it? I'm waiting for an answer. Did she not say she didn't do it? So can somebody answer that? Out of all of that rant and raving, did she not say she did not do that? I'm waiting for an answer, because see, that's the main crux of it. All of this other fluffy stuff don't matter to me. Did you not say? Did you deny it? Could anybody tell? Did she deny? Is she saying that she didn't do it? I don't hear nobody talking to me, because I don't think. See, that's what I'm getting. She's not saying that she didn't do it. No, baby, I'm not going to the beach. We're getting ready to go. Let me say this, and for the people, for the people who are just coming in, we are tired. We're getting ready to go and recuperate, recharge. I'm gonna take a nap, and then we got to get ready to go back to Miami. So we're doing all of this stuff and everything. So yeah. All right, y'all. Well, look. I'm done with it. I said what I said. We're going on. We had a success. We are having a successful trip, and that is it. Y'all enjoy Tracy and MU over there. And again, I want to give a shout out to Sean and Club Chat. It was a great trip. We had a great time. Johnny Mac, you know I'm available. I'm good. We don't have no problem.
Johnny Mac, thank you for being very nice and respectful to me.
Yeah, Club Chat was very nice and respectful.
Everybody from Club Chat that I met, they've been nothing but respectful to me. I'm sorry I didn't recognize faces.
Yeah.
But I'm not in these spaces like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the only face I recognized was Johnny Mac and Sean, and that was it. But I appreciate Club Chat. Now y'all know I threw a little shade, but enjoyed it and everything. April, please, April, I'm gonna text you when we get to shore. So be looking at your phone. All right, y'all take care. Peace and love. I'm getting ready to go on up. Fly Uchi. Let me say this. Fly Uchi, if y'all have not got y'all palette, the lip palette and the eyeshadow palette, let me say this. When I tell you, when you open that bag and when you open that palette, baby, Fly Uchi, that artwork is everything. That artwork is everything. I wouldn't even want to throw that thing away. It looks so cute. If you have not gotten your makeup from Fly Uchi, y'all need to get y'all makeup from Fly Uchi. When I tell you that that lady was so impressed and pleased with the quality of Fly Uchi, Heidi Fly's product, I didn't even open it. I've never seen it. Baby, when I put my eyes on that, I'm like, this woman ain't no joke. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Heidi. Heidi stuff is snatched. Heidi don't put out no janky products. Baby, that thing was, and when she opened that palette, it was on.
Big mustache. Don't hate because I'm not your do girl. How about that?
Look,
Thanks for the
look,
promotion,
look,
boo.
child, it's all good. It's all good. So, yeah. So anyway, we getting ready to go, and we've been enjoying it. But you know, I had to come in here and make these coins. It's all good. Let me say this, y'all. Please get Heidi's palette. When I tell you Heidi has good products, and don't forget, if you want to, now Vivian has given out that packet, but if you want to get that packet, work out. Vivian will work with you, but that packet is great. If you're getting ready to go on a trip or do anything, or I mean, you got motion sickness, everything is in that packet. It's beautiful. So get it. But how
See, that's how
is good.
stupid you are. Jay been sending people to my channel, Dubby.
Yeah. All of the footage is on Vivian's channel. All of the footage is on Vivian's channel.
Listen, thank you for the promotion. I know I made it. Listen, you ain't made it on YouTube until you've been doxxed or until you got a troll page named after you. Thank you, boo, but you're not the first.
Yes, let me say, y'all, Fly Uchi stuff is great. If you have not gotten Fly Uchi's makeup product, please get it, and because it's really nice. I was
Fly Uchi has a very beautiful lip color. The lip coloring is, and the pigmentation.
Yes,
is nice.
it is.
I gotta get back on your Fly Uchi. I gotta get back on your website too, because I need to order.
Fly Uchi, Heidi, could you just drop? Could the ushers y'all drop the link? So how Fly Uchi, where can we find your products? Because I really want these people to get this product. Let me say this: this is not something that I heard. I witnessed this woman's product, and this woman's product is tight. And I ain't putting on the makeup, but it was the presentation. And Heidi was on it, honey. She was doing that work, bitch, wear, bitch. No, she was doing that look. You know, she got that rap song, right? Baby, it was giving all of that. That's where you can find flyuchi.com. Flyuchi.com. Y'all, when I tell you her stuff is off the chain, so please go and check her site out and give her some love. Her items were great, and I'm telling you, she don't do that cheap stuff. Her stuff is no joke. Fly Uchi stuff is great.
The lip color stays on. Stays on.
It is really nice, y'all. So go support Fly Uchi. She supports The Rider Lives, but I'm telling you, if her stuff was trash, I wouldn't even be talking about it. But her stuff is really good. So go get it. Please go get it. Okay, I dropped the link for the last time. Going once, going twice. So if you're gonna come up, because we're getting ready to go eat in a few. But yeah. It's tricky. That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. And you know what? Now let me say this. Some of the husbands been like, are you serious? They can't believe how people are so bothered and pressed. And we were sitting at the table laughing.
Well, you know what, Jay? And we got to thank Tish again for those decorations. For the
Tish, yes. Tish did an awesome job. Thank you, Tish. Tish came up and did some work. Thank you. Now Rodney wants to work at the end of the ushership. Now he wants to collect offering. Come on, Love Bug said, I'm dropping down to testify that it is a great product. I ordered the very first lip color and I still have some. The color is beautiful. Y'all, I'm not lying. Heidi's stuff was off the chain. And this was the eyeshadow stuff. Yes, Lord.
Oh, Hello Jules was looking for the website. I dropped it.
Yeah. Heidi's stuff is great. So go check Fly Uchi and give Heidi some business, baby, because y'all, her stuff is really good. Her packaging is everything. And the product is good as well. Okay, who is this? Okay, let me see who this is. Give me a minute. I'm going to put my banner up. I'm sorry, I always got to put my banner up, especially with this cruise now, because I got a lot of haters, honey. So I got to put this banner up.
Hi,
Hello.
This is Go Mysterious. My channel name is the
How you doing now? I heard about you. You not beat, but I heard a lot about you. How you doing?
Yes, that's me. How you doing? Yeah, so I just want to let you know that I've been watching y'all. I've been really enjoying y'all. I'm always over here. But I've been really enjoying this trip. Now I know I would see your name and some of the other guys' name, and I didn't know that you guys were, whatever. But it don't matter to me because I just want to tell you that you looked good on that trip, baby.
Who
I
look
was
good? Who look good
watching.
on the trip?
You did.
Oh, babe, thank you.
You looked
You
good as
know,
hell.
the old man is trying to keep it in shape, baby. But
And
I'm
I sent
telling
my
you,
number to you. I sent my number to you through a couple of the ladies, and then they told me that you were, but don't matter to me. You could, if you know, hey, I'm here. But yeah, you looked it good on the trip when you had the little hat on. Oh, it looked so good.
okay, baby.
I said, oh,
Well,
you
I
fine.
don't know if you saw that video with this lady. She was flirting with this gay guy. He said, "I'm gay." She said, "Baby, I'll be gay with you." She
Yeah,
said, "We
that's what
can
I'm
be
trying to
gay
let you know.
together."
Right, and that's what I'm trying
And
to let
he
you know
didn't
about
know
that.
how to handle that, baby. He
Yeah,
was
that's what
like
I'm
looking at
telling
her.
you.
She
That's
said,
what I'm
"Whatever
telling
you
you.
want to do."
Cause wait a minute, and then
Huh?
they was trying to tell me a couple things about you today. Cause yes, I did a lot today, and I was asking, and they was like that at first. So however the at first go, I'm like, well, he fine, and you looked really good. And I was watching when you had the black hat on, and then I was watching when you first got there. They said you smell really, really good. I've been asking the ladies, and they've been telling me they said you smell good and all type of stuff. So I'm just letting you know. I just bought me a membership so I could come over here and watch. Now you see how I say pastor. You a pastor for real? Because I'm a YouTube pastor. I'm the pastor of Good Pussycat.
Okay. Well, no, I'm ordained for real, but on
For real?
YouTube, this is my entertainment. I am.
What?
I do this just like Steve Harvey does the Family Feud or show. This is how I see this. So once I cut this off, it's something totally different. But yeah, I am ordained. It is what it is. But
You
yeah.
play everything except his face.
I mean, we good, but I heard a lot about you. Not anything
Yes.
negative. I just heard
Yeah.
your name, Skoka. I just hear Skoka. So I hear not anything bad, but you know
Well,
how
I'm
you
so
hear people's
mysterious.
names.
It's a Skoka. It's two of us here in Milwaukee. I'm so
Okay.
mysterious and Skoka. So you'll hear our names is
Well, but
Skoka.
I know
Yeah.
you from Milwaukee, but I got a new hater from Milwaukee, and I thought we were
What?
cool.
You got a new from the trip? You got a new hater from Milwaukee
No,
from the
no,
trip?
yeah, well, yeah, but this person we knew he came and visited me, and we had a good time. But now, honey, he's a hater, and he's from Milwaukee.
Oh, is he mad because of the trip?
I don't know why he's mad, but he gonna have to handle that with God, because I still love him in
Yeah.
Jesus' name.
Oh, well,
Oh
that's
yes,
good.
I do.
Oh, yeah, you good and
Yes,
safe.
yeah, baby. You can't hate people because now I'm gonna say this. The Bible said, and I'm gonna challenge all you all. How can you say you love me whom you've never seen, but hate your brother? You're a liar, and the truth ain't in you. Depart from me, I never knew you. That's Bible, honey. That's
Yeah.
Bible. So Jay Wilson will never hate anybody. I might hate your ways. I might hate how your breath smell. I might hate how you smell, but I'm not gonna hate you.
Yeah, they
Okay,
said.
now.
Yep, I've been asking. I said, "Y'all sure he?" They like, "Yeah." I'm like, They said, "Well, when he first came on YouTube, he wasn't like that." But I'm like, "Oh, so what happened?" Well, maybe because the ladies over here
You
on
know what? But
YouTube.
let me say this: I gave them what they wanted, and now they say, "Oh, I will. I want you to go back in the closet." I think it's funny, but in my professional life, I'm like that person who first came on. But since they said now they was trying to say I was trying to hide my sexuality and everything, but I kept on telling people I didn't want to lead with that because so many guys were leading with their sexuality. But
Mhm.
then I said, "The hell with it! I'm gonna give you what you want." And now I'm giving them. Now they don't want it no more. But it's all good. They stuck with it.
Yeah,
Be careful what you ask for because you may get it.
right.
But you know what though? I will say this, and it's really funny. I will say this, and I know this is getting slippery slope on a Sunday.
Get slipped.
I don't have a problem with vagina because
Mhm.
I had it. A lot of these gay men here ain't never had none.
Mhm. So
Okay,
you had some. Okay, so you had some.
I've had some, and I know what to do with it, but that's not what I want now. So I'm just being honest with you. But that's why I tell women, don't be backing up on me like that because yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Well,
Now,
just in case you
now
want
they said,
some, let me know. I'm right here. The good cat,
okay, I'm
Tiana.
gonna hold you to it, Milwaukee. Okay,
I'm
come
right
on,
here in
Milwaukee.
the state of Houston, Texas. I live in Houston, Texas now, though.
Oh, you live in Houston?
Yeah, I live in Houston now. Yeah, I've been here 5 years.
You 2 hours away. I'm in San
Oh, I'm only two
Antonio.
hours away. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to come on.
You only 2 hours away.
Oh yes, you had to get some of this good. What's that?
Okay, I was at the Galleria. I'll find
Oh, I
you.
love the Galleria. Oh, okay, yeah. So you only 2 hours away from me. Oh yeah, so I might have to take y'all little man over here.
All
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
No, but I do have a partner and we good. And you know, now they said that I stole him from a married. He was married, but that's not true. That's not true. He was married, but he's no longer married.
Well, make sure you show him me just in case, because they told me that
Okay.
you have a really big house, so I'm quite sure y'all got a room for me. I've been asking all your business. They've been telling me everything today. You can watch it live, so I'm quite sure y'all have a room for me. They told me everything today, so yeah. Make sure you show him some pictures of me. I could send you some more cute pictures of me. I could sing. I have my own business. I design clothes. All of that.
Okay. Okay. Well, come on, Houston. You know, I was actually at the Battle of Bands at the NRG Stadium because
Oh
my
yeah, yeah.
college was there. Yeah, I
Okay.
was there. I was at the Battle of Bands. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Now you know
Okay.
it's another brother here who's in Houston right now. That brother right there, he's in Houston too.
Crying Brian, Mary, wait, what child? He
Oh,
can
he in Houston.
come up here. He in
You know
Houston.
what? I think you know he's a bear of a guy, but he has a nice face and you know he has a beard and everything and
Is he
yeah,
tall?
He's tall.
he's tall, very tall.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Oh, you tall.
Brian is probably about 6'1" or 6 feet tall.
Oh yeah, Brian, bring your ass up here, Brian. This is church. Can't be cussing
He
on here.
already in Houston. He
Oh,
already in
okay.
Houston. He
Crying
already there. Y'all go ahead and meet in Katy or somewhere at the Buc-ee's.
Brian. Crying
Brian
Brian.
said, I'm a bear. Well, Brian, okay, what are you now, Brian? I mean, I don't know, Brian. You been taking Ness's drops?
I'm gonna
Did you?
have to check his channel out. I'm gonna have to check his channel out.
Oh,
But,
he said he's 6'1", very gay.
so are
Oh,
y'all still
Lord.
on the
Brian
Twitter?
is not very gay.
Okay.
Brian ain't very gay.
Yeah.
Wolverine is very handsome.
Well, the way the women act, I really don't. Guys don't really bother me being gay for the simple fact that the way the women act and the way the women treat the black man is real distasteful to me anyway.
Well, let me say this though. I know a guy who I think is same gender loving, but he wound up getting married and baby, his wife be looking fierce all the time. She's treated like a queen. Now, I don't know what they doing in the sex department,
Okay.
but she looking real good. So
Okay.
I'm just saying that. But yeah. Well, look, y'all, I'm getting ready to go. But Skoka, I thank you for coming up. I like you, sis. I like your style.
Come back and check you out.
Come back and check me out. So I'm getting ready to go because we getting ready to go to our lunch. Yeah.
Okay, y'all keep feeding
Okay.
the I'm watching.
Talk to me. Would I talk to her? Why would I not? I know.
Look. I don't have a problem with Cruiser. The only thing is I'm saying I know what you did. And you know, and I'm kind of really like disappointed that you did that. But hey, that's life. People do things, they do messed up stuff, and you move on. But I just want you to be aware that I know what you've done.
And the thing is, you guys,
See you
I
later.
might not be aware because I'm not in the mess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, look, y'all, we getting ready. Me and Vivian and our guests are getting ready to go to the restaurant to eat, and then after that, I'm gonna get a little rest and get ready for karaoke and the scavenger hunt. We got a lot to do. But thank you all for coming. Peace and love. Y'all take care.